Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Om Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Parama Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sarva Gurubhyo Namaha. Nila Tungas Tanagiri Tati Subdhamudbhotya Krishnam Paratyam Swam Sudisarasira Siddha Madhyapayanti Sochishthayam Srajani Galitam Ya Bhalat Kritya Bhunte Godhadhasyai Namayidhamidham Bhuyaye Vastu Bhuyaha Annavayal Puduvai Andal Arangarku Pannu Tiruppavai Palpadiyam In Isayal Padi Kuduttal Natpamalai Poomalai Shudi Kuduttalai Sollu Shudi Kudutta Sudakodiye Tolpavai Padi Arula Valla Palvalayai Nadini Vengadakennai Vidiyendra Immatram Nam Kadava Vanname Nalgu. By the grace of Sri Andal, we completed 25 pasrams out of 30 pasrams, and we have 5 more to go. It is not about how much is left, it's about what's going to happen after we complete Tiruppavai. It's going to be difficult for us to get out or recover from the experience that we've been having for past 25 days or 30 days. It's a nectar, it's an ocean of nectar. So much to relish, so much to enjoy the pastimes of Krishna. But somehow or the other, will complete, by the grace of Āṇḍāl, will somehow or the other complete this pasuram and move on with whatever the next thing that Krishna wishes us to dive into. Āṇḍāl's mindset was different from pasuram number 1 to pasuram number 25. Now our mood is totally changing. The mindset is totally changing from this pasuram onwards, 26th pasuram. This month is called Margashirsha, also known as Margari. Krishna also mentions in Bhagavad Gita, Masana Margashirsha. Of all the months, I am Margashirsha. That's this month. The meaning of Margashirsha is Margam means path, a way, a road. Shirsha means head or topmost. The path which is considered to be the topmost path, or that which leads, the road which leads as the topmost destination. In other words, this month is so very special. It gives us a path or a road, highway to go reach Krishna. We are all coming together to make use of this wonderful month by listening, by speaking, by discussing about Tiruppavai for this 30 days. It's all for us to lead. It's just leading us towards Krishna consciousness practices, which gives us a biggest benefit. The speciality of the pasuram that we are going to see today is something which is very dear to Āṇḍāl, because this is the only pasuram where Āṇḍāl is calling out her deity, which is there in Srivilliputhur, Shayana Perumal, Vatapastra Sai, the Lord who's lying down on a leaf, a banana leaf. So that is in Srivilliputhur temple. There's a beautiful deity in that place, and this is the pasuram she get reminded of her deity and from her birthplace, town place, where she calls out this particular deity. That's the speciality of this pasuram. And also, this is the one of the pasuram, out of 4 pasuram, this one of the pasuram which starts with Ma. Ma represents Lakshmi Devi, Mahalakshmi. In pasuram number 1, Margari Tingal Madinirenda Nannadal, Nidada Podivir Podumino Neruir, Sirmalgum Aipadi Silver Sinmirkal, Kurvel Kudunduina, Nanda Gopal and Kumaran, Yerarda Kanni Yashoda Ilam Shingam, Karmeni Chingan Katimatiam Pol Mugatan, Narayana Namake Paritharvan, Parur Puda Padindola Paavai. And in verse number 5, மாயனை மண்ணு வடமதுரை மைந்தனை தூய பெருநீர் எமரை துறைவனை ஆயர் குலத்தினில் தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை தாயை குடல் விளக்கம் செய்த தாமோதரனை தூயமாய் வந்து தூமலர் தூவி தொழுது வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க போய பிழிவும் புகுதருவான் நின்றனவும் தீதியினில் சூசாகும் செப்பேலூர் எம்பாவாய் மா. And in the 23rd pasuram, we also read, மாறி மலைமூஞ்சி மன்னி கிடந்திறங்கும் சீரிய சிங்கம் அறிவுற்று தீவிழுத்து வேரி மயிர்பொங்க எப்பாடும் பேர்ந்துதறி மூடி நிமிர்ந்து முழங்கி புறப்பட்டு போதருமா போலே நீ பூவை பூவண்ணா உன் கோயில் நின்றெங்கனே போந்தருளி கோப்புடைய சீரிய சிங்காசனத்திலிருந்து யாம் வந்த காரியம் ஆராய்ந்து அருளேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So these are 4 pasuram which starts with ma. When it starts with ma, it's auspicious. Ma. मा निषादा प्रतिष्ठातुम् आगमा सास्वते समाहा यत् क्रौञ्च मिथुनात् एकम् avadhiya kamamohitam. This is from Valmiki Ramayana, where Valmiki Ramayana also, when he started writing, the first sloka that he wrote was starting with ma. Again, same thing, start with Mahalakshmi is auspicious. Therefore, when we start with Mahalakshmi, Shriyapati Sri, it is always auspicious. And the third important thing about this pasuram is, this pasuram that we are going to see today is equal to, or the essence of Charma Slokam of Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharmana parityajya mamekam saranam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyah mokshayishyami ma suchaga. So those are the important special things about this particular pasuram, and we will see as we go about how this is related to Bhagavad Gita Charma Slokam Sarva dharmana parityajya. In the entire pasuram, entire Tiruppavai is divided into 5 parts. The first part is 1 to 5, where the introduction to the Noombhu. Noombhu means the penance, austerity, or fasting. Paavai Noombhu. That has been explained. What to do, what not to do, and all the things have been explained in 1 to 5. That's an introduction. The second part or second scene, we can take it like we can consider this like a stage drama. The first scene is introduction 1 to 5. The second scene is 6 to 15, where Āṇḍāl wakes up 10 gopis who are representative of other 500,000. So she wakes up 10 gopis. And the third part, actually, also the second part can be divided into 2 parts, but we did not go into such a detail. We limited only to the way that we are doing here. But the second part can also be divided into 5 and 5. Instead of 6 and 15, it can be divided into 5 and 5 part, where the first part talks about waking up gopis, and the second 5 set of gopis represent the 5 senses. We really did not go into all those philosophical things. We dropped those things for sake of time. Part 3 is 16 to 20. Āṇḍāl wakes up the Krishna Parivar, all the Parivar, Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, Balaram, and before that, waking up the doorkeepers, Kaval Kapane, Vasal Kapane. She wakes up everyone. And also she wakes up Nappinai in that particular 16 to 20 pasuram. And part 4 is she directly wakes up Krishna. 21 to 25, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 until yesterday. The part 4 is where she wakes up Krishna. Now part 5 is 26 to 29. We know that we have 30 pasurams, but part 5 is 26 to 29, where 30th is just a Falastuti, is a benefit of reciting Tiruppavai, learning Tiruppavai. That is 30, we keep that separate. But part 5 or scene 5 is 26 to 29, 26, 27, 28, 29 as a request by Āṇḍāl wanting something from Krishna. She's placing a request. She is placing all different requests. In that, in 26th pasuram, in the 26th pasuram, she's going to ask Krishna she's going to request Krishna something. Whereas 21st pasuram, she wakes up Krishna. Krishna was lying down. 22nd pasuram, Krishna then was ready to open his eyes. 23, she wishes to see Krishna walking down towards her and go to the throne. 24, then she prays for the protection of Krishna under Ulahalanda Adi Potri. She prays Jaya Jaya. She praises for protection of Krishna. 24 and 25 yesterdays, she reminds Krishna about his purpose of descending into this world, why he has come here, what he is supposed to do, and so forth. That has been explained in the 25th pasuram. And in the 26th pasuram that we are going to see today is about she's going to ask 6 items. that she needs to perform her penance in Paavai Noombhu. For performing the penance, she needs 6 items. She is requesting her Krishna to give that 6. That is going to be 26. And let me go ahead and tell what's coming up next. So you all get ready for that one. 26, she's going to ask, well, we have done the Paavai Noombhu. Give us some sambhavana. Sambhavana means some gift, an appreciation, token of appreciation. Give us something. Well, you may be asking, well, she's not even completed. Why she's asking now? That's all coming up later. But in the 27, she's pronouncing herself to Krishna. Now that we completed Nombur, give us sambhavana. Sambhavana, give us some token of gift. That is 27. 28 is where Āṇḍāl is performing Sharanagati, surrendering to Krishna. 28 is a sloka where, past one is where Sharanagati is performed. And 29 is the important sloka where she places her most important prarthana. Prarthana means a prayer. What is that prayer? We will see on 29 when you go to 29. And finally, in the 30th pasam, Palastuti. So Āṇḍāl had a strong desire to wanting to see Krishna and be with Krishna and spend time with Krishna, embrace Krishna, play with Krishna, dance with Krishna, eat with Krishna, and fight with Krishna. Everything different rasas. She want to have all this thing with Krishna. She came all the way with full of expectation of this is what she wants to do with Krishna. But at this point, she had some reservation, some concerns, some thought in her mind. Now we are seeing the Sangati. Sangati means connecting from the previous to here. Sangati to connecting the slokas, pasams. Now she has some reservation in her mind. She is thinking, well, I have this strong desire of wanting to see Krishna, wanting to see Krishna walk, wanting to see Krishna speak, wanting to be with Krishna. I want to spend all my time with Krishna. That Krishna has the same level of affection and love towards me. That is the question. Does Krishna have the similar kind of love and affection towards me, or it's only one-sided where only I am thinking so? Only I am thinking so. That doubt that Āṇḍāl had is going to be clarified in this particular pasam, 26th pasam. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pasam, because we all have the same question. I am praying to Krishna. I am doing everything that I want. Is Krishna having the same love and affection for me or not? Or I have to do something extra more to get Krishna's attention towards me. What is happening? What should I do? This is the 26th pasam, which is going to answer that question that we all have that in our mind. We may not tell that, we may have. I mean, praying, some people will go to the extreme, is he really a deity or is simply a stone or a metal? Is he not? He's not responding to any of my prayers. What's happening with him? But that is going to be explained in this particular pasuram. The very first pasuram of Tiruppavai. Margari Tingal Madi Nirainda Nannāளால் Nārayanane Namakke Parai Taruvan Paror Puhada Padindelor Empavai. That particular pasuram speaks about Krishna's Paratvam. These are some terms I got to use. Please learn and pick up if you have a pen and paper. Yesterday, I was very happy to see one devotee send me a picture of how that devotee is making notes of what has been spoken. Some nice notes, very nice. So it's encouraging. Even we are all ordinary people, not great person. So even as a speaker, get encouraged when we see there people, devotees are really involved in hearing Tiruppavai. They are taking notes, they are paying attention, they are coming on time. It doesn't necessarily you all have to send me a note or ask a question. Even your presence over here is just an encouragement for a speaker like me, because I get excited on external thing, not internally, because I'm that level of bhakta. I don't get satisfaction internally. I don't have that realization. I externally see devotees are coming. That makes happy. So here, Paratvam, Krishna's Paratvam has been explained in the first pasuram. Now, in this particular pasuram, Soulabhyam. Soulabhyam means accessibility. The Lord is accessible for anyone and everyone. That quality of all hundreds and thousands of qualities of Krishna, one of his qualities called Soulabhyam. Soulabhyam, where is accessible. Sousilyam is another one that is not covered here, but Sousilyam also, let me tell that. Sousilyam is where it becomes one among us. It just mixes with us equally. It doesn't differentiate between I am great and you are low. Nothing. It just mixes one among with us as if he's ordinary human being. Whereas he's making himself accessible to us, because we all think God is not accessible, is beyond our reach. beyond our senses, beyond our mind, beyond anything. Therefore, it's very hard to accessible, but is accessible. Soulabhyam is one of his great quality that has been explained, over here. So here the Soulabhyam is explained, here the Charma Sloka of Bhagavad Gita has been explained. This pasuram is dear to Andal. Why? Because she calls out the deity of her deity in Srivilli Puttur, Vatapatra Sai, and this pasam is where she's going to start asking things. All this while, she's been dodging Krishna. You open your eyes, don't open your eyes. You walk, you don't walk. If you walk, don't go, come here directly, go to the throne and sit there. She's been dodging Krishna, not telling why she's come, what is the purpose. Or Krishna is also getting, restless now. Tell what is that you want. So she's going to tell what she wants in this particular pasram, that things that's needed for the Noombhu. In the 25th pasram, when Andal was telling Krishna, when Andal was chanting Andru Ulagalanda Adi Potri, Sentendum Telanginda Sele Potri, and she comes, Indriyam, Vando Mirangelo Paavai. She said all these different things. But then Krishna was not paying attention. He was just not paying attention. He was paying attention to something else. He was paying attention. When she said in the 25th person, right? That is not, and 24th is Adipotri person. In the 25th person, Orti Mahana Perande, Oriental Ortimana, Olituara, Tarikilan Agitan, thing in it, Karutai Prepit, the Kanjan, White, Nirpen, and then Mane, one Arthit to one don't Paratarhia, Tirtakachelum, Sebahomiam party, Varutamum Tirti. All our problems will be destroyed. We'll become happy. We'll chant your name as Mahalakshmi decide. We will do the same thing. That is what you need to do. She's been talking all those things, but Krishna was not paying least attention he gave over here. Here Krishna has been. Why he's not paying attention? He's been concentrating and focusing on something else. It's been, if you come and you ask someone, you're talking to someone, and then that person's doing something else. It's just an insult for that person, right? It's just not a respectful thing for that person. You're spending time, you're giving time, but then you start looking at your phone, watching TV. Someone comes to the house, the guest is coming to the house, and guest is sitting on one side of the couch, and you're sitting here and watching the TV is going on. You're watching to the TV and attending something else, and the guest is sitting there. It's not nice. Likewise, Andal is as a guest, she has come there and speaking all Urtimana, Pirand Orirevil, Urtimana, Ulituala, Takilan, Agitan, Tinginita, Karupita, Kanjan, he's just selling all these things. Krishna did not pay any attention. He did not pay any attention. His concentration and focus was somewhere else. His focus was somewhere else. We'll see where it is. But really speaking, Krishna is looking for someone who is a Mahatma. He's looking at that Mahatma. Who is a Mahatma? Is there any Mahatmas in this world? Krishna also Vasudevam Sarvamti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha, right? Krishna says Vasudeva Sarvamti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. That rare Mahatma. Where is the rare Mahatma? He is looking, finally found these are the gopis who are Mahatmas. He was so got engrossed into seeing this beauty of these gopis, he did not pay any attention to what they said. If you captivated by something very nice, it's very obvious. We can see this one, like for our children, who's Mahatma? The TV is Mahatma, cell phone is Mahatma. When they look at the cell phone and mobile phone, you tell them, hey, open your mouth, I want to feed. They will not do. Even if they open mouth, they don't know they're opening their mouth, they're eating anything. They're completely engrossed into watching this cartoon movie or a movie in a big screen. They're just like that. For children, it is Mahatma. For that Mahatma. For politician, Mahatma is someone else. Likewise, but for Krishna, who's Mahatma, these gopis are the Mahatmas. You just got completely captivated by their beauty, by their beautiful eyes, by their beautiful lips, by their beautiful, nicely shaped breast. They captivated by their waist, and he's just completely captivated. And for him, he is Mahatma. Krishna did not focus on whatever they said in 25th person. He got completely distracted of seeing the beauty of their bhakti. So their beauty of their bhakti. And Andal stopped for a moment. She paused. When you're giving a lecture, it is always good to pause for a second, give a gap to get back the devotees into attention. That means that a pause adds a great value. If you go on talking continuously, that in between, you just pause and pick up. That pause gives some sort of a real establishment of connection. You may feel as if, if you sit quiet for a second, you feel somewhat energized, somewhat connected, somewhat nice. Therefore, pause is very important when you're giving lecture. A pause and turn around, look around people, talk, an eye to eye contact. Something's yeah, what eye to eye contact that I can do when I'm doing a Zoom call, or anyone when you're doing a Zoom call and lecture. We can't do anything eye to eye contact. So anyway, Andal stopped for a moment. Since they give since Andal gave a gap, you continuously speak, you give a gap, those who are people distracted, they will turn around, see what happened. He was continuously screaming for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Why he stopped? Suddenly we pull their attention, we give a gap. Therefore, those people turn around and listen. Why you stop, Prabhuji? What happened to you? It's not what happened to me. It's what happened to you. You're just parak. Parak means not here. You're seeing everywhere else. You're looking everywhere else, here and there, and checking your cell phone. And what else? Therefore, Krishna turned around now. There was a pause. After 25th pasuram, there was a pause, and Krishna turned around to see what happened. What happened? What do you want? Again, he started the same dialogue. What do you want? Why do you want? Andal says, why are you asking again and again and again what we want? We told you what we want already in 25th pasuram. Looks like you did not pay attention. Prabhu, come back here. Mataji, focus here. I am speaking something. Why are you looking there, looking here, doing something else? Just focus here. Complete focus is important. Looks like you did not focus. Where did your buddhi go? Where your intelligence go? You're not focusing here. Means your buddhi is wandering anywhere, everywhere. And then Krishna is responding by telling, my buddhi, my intelligence, my focus went on you. Went on you. Āṇḍāl anxiety and depression until 25th pasuram. After hearing Krishna, looking at Krishna for the first time, she understood the anxiety of Krishna is more than anxiety what she had. This is a key point. The great anxiety that Āṇḍāl came all the way to Krishna, she thought she is the biggest anxiety, but she was surprised and amazed when Krishna responded, when she saw Krishna, that Krishna was in a greater anxiety than Āṇḍāl. Great, and that's amazing. And what anxiety had? All the while, Āṇḍāl is saying, all the while I came thinking that I may be ignored by Krishna. I may not be accepted by Krishna. I was in a big anxiety whether Krishna is going to accept me or not. Looks like Krishna is in more anxiety whether I will accept him or not. It's totally a reverse. Whether I am going to accept Krishna or I just go away. What love he has, a great love he has. That means Krishna's love is greater than my love. This is the understanding that she gets from this particular pasuram that she's really going to reveal to us. It's exactly like in Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where Rukmini Devi sends a love letter to Krishna through a Brahman. And then Krishna asked the Brahmana to read that love letter. And then she, Shutvan Gunan Bhuvarna Sundara Shunvatam Te Nirvishya Karna Vivarair Haratongatapam Rupam Drisham Drishimatam Akilartalabham Tvayachyuta Vishati Chittam Apatrapam Me. Beautifully, the Brahmana started reciting the letter, the 7 simple slokas, very beautiful 7 slokas. That's all the letter contains. He starts reading this one. And then reading that letter, Krishna was thinking, telling to Brahmana, your Rukmini Devi is hard-hearted. Brahmana was telling, what? You are telling my Rukmini Devi is hard-hearted? She is desperately waiting for you. She sent this letter, composing the 7 messages to you, and you are telling that Rukmini is hard-hearted? Krishna says, yes, because I've been waiting to send a letter to Rukmini. All this while, I took a paper, take a pen, look for a paper, look for a pen, somehow or the other with great difficulty, find a paper, find a pen, and start writing. I start writing the first line, and I couldn't proceed further because the tear of love falls on the paper. It erases the first line. I take another paper, take a pen and write again. Again, tears falls on the paper. It wets the paper. First of all, I couldn't even find a paper and pen because my eyes are filled with tears of love. Where is paper? Where is pen? I couldn't even find. Somehow I find, start writing. My hands are trembling out of love. When I start writing, find the words and somehow write, my tears falls on the paper. Therefore, when Rukmini can find a paper, can find a pen, can write seven, compose seven verses, that means she's hard-hearted. She must be hard-hearted. So that's how Krishna, now Āṇḍāl understands that Krishna's love is greater than any one of our love. We may be thinking that we love Krishna, we want to become Krishna consciousness, we want to love, we want to show our love to Krishna, but less we understand how much Krishna loves us, how much Krishna loves us. Therefore, he's Malai. Malai means is mad guy, mad person, mad after his devotees, mad on his devotees. So Āṇḍāl speaks on 25%. That means she's able to, that means Krishna is thinking now, Āṇḍāl, you spoke 25 pasarams. Starting from Margari Tingal to Urutti Mahanai, 25 pasaram, you're steady, your handwriting was good, your letters were good, your grammars was perfect, and everything was nice, poetic, very nice. I am not able to express my love towards you, Āṇḍāl. You are able to express, I am not able to express. And that means Krishna is not telling this. Āṇḍāl was able to understand that love of Krishna. Therefore, she's going to address Krishna in this particular pasuram. Malai, Manivarnan, a mad person, a crazy person towards his devotee. Mad. In Tamil, it's called Paithyam. Paithyam means mad guy, crazy guy. So she, Malai, oh crazy person. Oh, crazy. She's calling Krishna as one of the name as Malai, crazy man, a crazy man. Therefore, I understand you, Malai. Kanna said, what do you want? Again, what do you want? Now, I need Upakaranam. Upakaranam means the articles, the tools, that instrument that I want to perform for the Noombhu. But everything, one may ask, well, why Āṇḍāl earlier said that Unnam Soru Parugunir Thinnum Vātsalyam, for me eating whatever I whatever I eat, Parugunir, whatever I drink, whatever I consume for enjoyment, everything is you, Krishna. Did we remember? We remember this one, right? She told this one that everything is Krishna. If everything is Krishna, then why is she going to ask something like this 6 items that she's going to ask? Why is she's asking these things? Why is she asking things that we will see why she's asking as we go into the pasuram. Now let's get into the pasuram. Malai Manivarnan Margari நீர் ஆடுவான் மேலையா செய்வனகள் வேண்டுவென கேட்டியேன் ஞானத்தை எல்லாம் நறுங்க முருள்வன பாலன்ன வண்ணத்துள் பாஞ்ச சன்னியமே போல்வண்ண சங்கங்கள் போய் பாடுட எனவே சால பெரும் பறையே பல்லான் திசைப்பாரே கோல விளக்கே கொடியே விதானமே ஆளன் இளையாய் அருளேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Padapadartham, word by word meaning. Malai, oh Lord. Oh Lord, Malai means embodiment of love. It's not an ordinary love. The love is not based on some condition. The love is not based on some expectations. It is free of conditions, expectation. It's an unalloyed love. That love makes a person crazy. And that person who becomes crazy of the other person is called Malai. It's a complete embodiment full of what is Krishna made of? You can say it's made of love. He's made of love for his devotees. Therefore, he is crazy after his devotees, towards his devotee, Malai. Manivarnan. Mani means gem. A Vanna means a color. A Manivarnan means a gem-hued Lord. A beautiful, shining, nice colored gem. It's called Manivarnan. One cannot one cannot be valued. The value of the gem becomes based on its quality, is shining, is glittering thing. If we buy a gem worth of 1 million, say if you buy a stone worth of 1 million, when you go to a shop, you buy a 1 million worth of a stone, and how do you take it? Just take the stone and put it in your pocket or in a handbag, you just walk out. But if you buy a rock, or if you buy say for the sake of saying, you buy a cotton for 1 million, can we put a cotton into our pocket or a handbag and walk out? Even though this is also 1 million, that is also 1 million, we cannot put the cotton into our pocket and walk out from the cotton shop. But you go to a jewelry shop, you buy a 1 million gem, you can just take a 1 million gem, that one gem, and then just put it in a pocket and easily walk away. The Lord is likewise, how much ever how much how much ever how much ever great is, he is like this gem that he can easily be accessible and handled. Is easy to access and can be easily handled. That's why Krishna is in the pocket of gopis, maybe in the handbags of gopis. The gopis may not have pockets. Therefore, they handbags of in a basket of is completely under the control of the gopis. That shows that he is accessible to his devotees. It shows that Soulabhyam, Manivarnan. By telling Manivarnan, that meaning is that he is very, very accessible. Like how a gem is easily accessible, can take and put it in the pocket. Krishna can be put in our pocket also. He happily come and sits into our pocket. If we have the bhakti. Margari again, you are familiar with Margari, is nothing but Dhanur Masam. Margari is a Margashirsha, which gives us the right path to attain Krishna. And this month is a special month where if we perform bhakti, it leads us easily to Krishna, and we will get whatever Andal says at the end of this pasuram. We will get everything. We don't have to have any doubt about it. We just have to have faith that this month I've been attending, I've been having faith, I've been chanting Tiruppavai. If not, at least I'm hearing this Tiruppavai. Therefore, Krishna is going to give his grace upon me, his kataksha upon me, along with Nappinai, along with Radharani. So Margari, Neeraduvan, we would take the penance. We will Neeradu means to bath in the Yamuna Nadi. In this sense, we will do the penance together. Melayar means elders. Melayar elders, ancestors, elders, Seivanagal, whatever they have done. Melaya Seivanagal, Venduvana, what we want, the Upakaranam means all the ingredients and tools that we need. Whatever the elders have done and followed, whatever they have used while they have been doing the fasting of this puja, we want those things. KTL means we are asking you, not that you listen to us. We are asking you that we want those things, that what the elders have been used to perform this puja. If you're asking me, if you're asking what we want those things which has been used by the Malaya, the elders who have used for their puja. Same thing we want. Just a note here, this particular line, Melaya Seivanagal, is related to the same pasuram that we saw in the second pasuram. Vayathu Valvirgal, Namunam Paveki, Seyum Kirisigal Kelilo, Neyuno Pal Seyadana Seyum. Seyadana Seyum means we will not do those things which is not been done by elders or senior devotees or in the Guru Parampara. If they have not done something, we will not do that. We will do only those things which has been done by Ācāryas, with the great souls. The same thing has been told here. In the 25th pasuram also, we will simply follow the Guru Parampara, the Ācārya, the great souls. We follow in their footsteps. We simply follow their footsteps. We are not going to invent anything new and come up with some new idea of how to chant, how to do services, how to do this one, that. We are not going to invent anything. We are just simply going to follow in the footsteps of Krishna. That's all we are going to do. Now, that Seivanagal, Venduvana KTL. So, what are the item that she's going to ask? Let's get started. 6 items from Nyalathal. Nyalathal means in this universe, Yellam, whole, Nadunga, tremble, shakes a person. Nadunga, Muralvana, to make a sound, astonishing sound. The whole world get shaken by that sound. What makes that sound? Palana Vannatu. That which is white and milk white in color. Un means your Panchajanyam. You all are familiar with this concept called Panchajanyam. Panchajanyam is the concept of Krishna. So Panchajanyam. We want We want that, like that Panchasanyam, we want a concept which can make a huge tremulous sound, fearful sound, trembling sound, trembles the heart of people. That kind of sound, white in color, we want that conch shell, shankakal. I mean, not one, we want many. Why she's asking for many? Is not one person. There are 500,000, right? There are 500,000 gopis are there. Therefore, we want 500,000 conches. It's plural here. It's not shangagal. Shangagal means many. Poi padude எனவே, and that has to be in a perfect size, round and big in size, round and big in size. So that's the first thing she's asking is a conch shell. Now she's moving on. Chala perum. Chala means very. Chala bagundi. In Telugu also they use right. Chala bagundi means very nice, very good. Same thing in Tamil, but in Tamil common language, it's not been chala is not being used. They say ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு, very nice, like that. But chala is also ரொம்ப or very nice, right? Like chala, very. Perum means big, very big. Parai means drum. The instrument that she's asking, a drum, a very big size of drum. And that's the second one. And then pallandu, pallayirattandu, jaya, potri. So we need some people who can sing pallandu. We need some people to sing pallandu. We need conch, we need drums, we need people to sing pallandu. We need to pallandu. And then the fourth one, pallandu, kola. Kola means a beautiful vilakku. Vilakku means lamp. We also need a beautiful lamp. How many lamp you need? Not one lamp, 500,000 lamps. 500,000 conch, 500,000 supporting people, 500,000 drums, 500,000 of people who can sing pallandu, 500,000 of kola vilakku, lamp, and then we also need kodiye. Kodi means a flag. We also need flag because we are going in procession. Each one of us want to carry the flag, like how we do in Janmashtami, Rath Yatra goes on. We see like beautiful flag or beautiful thing that children are carrying Jagannath face, and sometimes they carry a flag of Jagannath Chakra and Baladev and Subhadra, like nice beautiful thing, right? The devotees make this one during procession, they carry. Like that, we also want a banner or a flag to carry, and that is Kodi. Vidhaname means we also need a canopy. Canopy means where, when the marriage is being made, arrangement near the shatram, above, outside of the hall, auditorium, there'll be a big shamina. You put big one, the red color one. Usually it's red in color or in dark blue in color, whatever. They put on the top where the people can walk and come inside the hall. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Canopy or a shamina will be put, big one will be put, and people will come walking. Therefore, we also want vidhanam. Vidhanam means we want this canopy. Why? Because the weather is the heavy mist. Mist will come, it will fall on our head. If it falls, we'll catch cold. If we catch cold, we have to sneeze. If we sneeze, we'll get cold. If we get, we'll get fever. If we have fever, then we'll fall sick. That means we cannot do anything. We cannot perform our penance. Therefore, we have to also take care of our health, take care of our body, so that we can perform our service nicely. So we need vidhanam. Canopy is also needed. And then she said, all in Ilaya. She mentioned 6 things, right? What she wanted: she want conch, she want drum, she want drum, she want the people to sing the palland, she want velak, she want, what is that called, lamp, she want kodi, the flag, and the last one, she wants the vidhanam also to be put. And then she's telling all in Ilaya, oh Lord. This is bigger meaning. We'll see as we go into the last line of this sloka. All in Ilaya, the Lord who's resting on a banyan leaf, all in Ilaya, the one who's resting on the banyan tree and sucking his own toe in his mouth, putting the toe in his mouth and lying down on a banyan tree. That Lord, oh all in Ilaya, Arulelo Empavai. Arul, please grace us. Please grace us. Now let's get into the meaning of this pasuram. Pasuram. Oh love incarnate, sapphire-hued one, if you should ask what we need to observe as of the Margari bath and observance of ancient tradition, that is, Malayar Sevanagal, over the tradition, whatever the tradition is being followed by the ancestor. And if you're going to ask us what we need, these are the things we need. That is number one, conch, like that of Panchajanya, which is white, pure white, milk white in color, capable of setting the world a tremble, a world tremble with tumultuous sound. Number two, a big, huge drums. Number three, a chorister, a set of people who can chant your praises. Number four, a decorative lamps. Number five, a flag or a banner. And number six, canopy. Kindly give us these six things, O Lord, who reclines on the banyan leaf. மாலே மணிவண்ணா மார்கழி நீர் ஆடுவான் மேலையார் செய்வனகள் வேண்டுவன கேட்டீர் ஞானத்தை எல்லாம் நடுங்க முரல்வன பாலன்ன வண்ணத்தின் பாஞ்ச சன்னியமே பாலன்ன சங்கங்கள் போய் பாடுட எனவே சால பெரும் பறை பல்லாண்டிசைப்பாரே ஓல விளக்கே கொடியே விதானமே ஆளின் இலையாய் அருளேலோர் எம்பாவாய். மாலே மணிவண்ணா மார்கழி நீர் ஆடுவான். மாலே Ashrita Vyamoham. Vyamoham means in delusion. Vyamoham is completely in delusion or in a madness. Ashrita means those who are surrendered. For those who are surrendered, he becomes mad. Ashrita Vyamoham. Ashrita Rakshakan is more than Rakshakan. He becomes mad after his devotee Male. Oh, dear one, you have created affection towards us than what we have for you. When Mother Sita could say, you remember, I will not be repeating the stories what has already been told. You will get bored, but I will highlight a little bit so that we can all connect things together. When Sita told Hanuman that I give 1 month time to Rama to come recover me, take me. If he doesn't come in 1 month, I will kill myself, I will die. When the message went to Rama, Rama said that Sita can wait for 1 month, but me, na jiviyam shanamapi, na jiveyam shanamapi. Jiveyam, I cannot live for a kshanam. For a moment, I can't live without Mother Sita. That shows how Lord Ramachandra, Lord Krishna, is greater in love of his devotees. He cannot live without us. Therefore, even Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Priyohi jnanino tyartam aham sachamama priyaha. Kriyohi jnanino adyartam aham sachamama priyaha. I am very dear to those devotees. They are my life and soul. That's what he means. We all say that Krishna is Paramatma within us. Because of him, we are functioning. What Krishna says is, my devotees are my Atma. It's totally against what Upanishad says, by the way. Krishna, what said in Bhagavad Gita, is totally against in Upanishad, because Upanishads and Vedas are the Shastra, ultimate Pramanam. It is ultimate Shabda Pramanam. But what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita is against what is told in Pramanam, Shabda Pramanam. In Shabda Pramanam, he says, Paramatma Antaryami. The Antaryami, the Lord is situated within each one of us. Because of why we are functioning, Krishna completely changes that into Bhagavad Gita, and Krishna says, Priyohi jnanino adyartam aham sachamama priyaha. The devotees are my Atma. Because of them, I am living. Because of them, I am functioning. Come on, just Krishna saying these words, we can understand how much Krishna loves all of us, how much we consider all of us. Nedumale, in the previous pasuram, Andal said Nedumale. Over here, she says Male. 10 years after meeting her parents, after 10 years, he met Devaki and Vasudev, Nedumale. And now he is standing in front of us, Male. Nedumale shows his Paratvam, how great he is. Male shows his Soulabhyam, how accessible he is. Please get familiar to these two terms, Paratvam, Soulabhyam. Whenever I say Paratvam, it talks about greatness of Lord, how great he is. He is a creator, he is a maintainer, he is a destroyer, he is a cause of all causes, etc., etc. That is Paratvam of the Lord. He is is everywhere. Without him, nothing functions. This is all Paratvam. Whereas that is Nedumale. Whereas Male in this particular sloka, that is Paratvam in the previous sloka, Nedumale. Now in this 26th sloka, it is Male talks about Soulabhyam. Is in Tamil it's called Elimai. Elimai. Those who know Tamil, you can understand. Elimai. It's just Elimai. Simplicity is accessibility. Vātsalyam. Vātsalyam, how a cow shows his Vātsalyam to his calf. Likewise, Krishna shows his Vātsalyam to his devotee, extreme love towards his devotee, to the extreme that he does not see how the cow does not see the dirt on his child calf. Likewise, the Lord even sees the dosha to be guna. Who can have this quality? Please think for a moment. Can we think about a dosha of a person to be a guna? If someone is having bad qualities, they behave some way, something, some things that we don't like. Do we say, "How what a wonderful quality you have? You talk like this abusively, you talk arrogantly. What a wonderful quality, Mataji or Prabhuji, you have." We don't consider that to be a quality. We don't consider to be a quality. We see that as a dosha. Whereas how the cow sees the dosha of the calf when it's born, how the dosha on the top of it, it just licks and clears it off. Likewise, the Lord who surrendered to him, by the way, those who surrendered to him, he doesn't see the dosha, even the dosha he sees as like dosa. He takes and eats it. He eats it happily. Dosha becomes dosa for Lord Krishna. He eats it nicely, enjoys it. Therefore, he is Vatsalyam. He's a Vatsalyam. When Vibhishana did the same thing, we can see the Sita, Mother Sita did the same thing to Sita did the same thing to the Rakshasis. That we can understand how great Krishna is. What about Krishna? To how does Krishna? We know that Rama accepted Vibhishana. What about he didn't? Rama did not see the faults of Vibhishana, that he's a brother of Ravana, is coming from southern part of the country, that Lanka. He crossed over the ocean. He came in a wrong. He did not see any of this dosha. He just saw is surrendered. That's all. And what about Krishna? How he expressed his love for his devotees? Well, Krishna, we can just go on and on and on and on and on. He became a chariot driver for Arjuna. He saved Arjuna from Agnyastam. The Agnyastam, which is going to destroy Arjuna. Krishna told Arjuna, "You get off from the chariot first, then I'll get off." When we read the Mahabharata, these are all there. And then Krishna got off. Immediately, Agnyastam just came, pushed, fell on the chariot got burnt. He saved Arjuna's life. And not only that, during the Kurukshetra war, as he was a chariot driver, Arjuna was, if you want to turn right, the, the king will not have time to tell the chariot driver, "You take right, you move left, you go straight, you pause here." They have no time to have conversation and dialogue when the war is in action, when the war is going on. So how does Arjuna have, for that matter, how does a passenger sitting on the chariot have to convey the message to the chariot driver, "Turn right, make left, go straight"? How is going to tell? He will use his foot. He will kick the chariot driver on the left-hand side to his shoulder. That means chariot driver will understand he has to turn the chariot to the left side. If the passenger kicks the chariot driver's right side shoulder, that means chariot driver understand he has to move to the right side. If he kicks on the center, that means keep on going straight. And how Arjuna was communicating to Krishna was this way. Serious. I'm not just making it up. This is how Arjuna was communicating to Krishna while on the chariot, while the fight was going on. He was kicking left and right and center, right and left, telling Krishna, "Turn right, turn left." And Krishna was happily getting all the kicks and just simply following the Arjuna's instruction, whatever he gave. We can Soulabhyam, accessibility, how great is. And not only that, Krishna saved Uttara's Garbham. Parikshit Maharaj was going to be, he just pretty much dead. But then Krishna is the one who saved Parikshit Maharaj at the time of birth. And then Krishna also helped the Pandavas how to finish Bhishma, how to finish Dronacharya. Krishna saved Yudhishthira Maharaj from being killed by his own brother. This again, Mahabharata stories are there. But then told Arjuna, "Well, I know that you want to chop off as you promised, you want to chop off your brother's head, but you don't want to do. You are in Dharma Sankat situation. I'll give you a solution. You just say twam, twam, twam 3 times. That means you disrespectfully call your brother you. In English, everything is only thing, whether it's respect or not respect, you, I, they, it's all the same. But in other languages, for you identify your peer, you identify the peer with some word. If you are older, then that person is respected, called with another respectful term, like that it differs. So here you just call your brother with disrespect, twam, twam, twam. You 3 times you call, that is equal to killing a person. Therefore, we have to remember that if you don't respect to the devotees, you call however you want, that means you're killing that person. You're killing the devotee, and it's not good for us. And also, not only that, Krishna changed the Amavasya time, and he saved Draupadi and the party from Durvasa Muni, and list can go on and on and on and on. Asritya Vyamoham. Asritya Vyamoham. Why? Just simply he did all this because of his love towards Draupadi. His love for Draupadi, because love Draupadi called Govinda, Mukunda, Dwaraka, Nilaya, Achyuta, Pundarikaksha, Rakshamam, Sharanam Gati. So he called out so much in desperate need of Krishna. For that call, Krishna did all this thing. He became a mad person out of love for Draupadi. Ashritya Vyamoham. Ashritya Vyamoham. Manivanna. Now we are getting into this next one. Manivanna. Manivanna means it refers, money refers to the gem. That refers to the gem. Manivanna refers to is love towards this devotee is so great. Is like Manivanna, the color of that gem and how it shines. Therefore, one important point before we go is, this is another philosophical point to understand. When you read this part of Tiruppavai, it talks about Krishna's guna, namam, that is quality, is name, is place, is attributes, many things. It is not talking about that God is not having guna, God is not having nama, God is not having attributes, God is not having place, nothing. No nirguna, nirankaraha, nirvishesha, none of those things. From this we can understand God is not that he doesn't have a name. He has a name, he has a quality, he has everything for that matter. That's a small side note for us to remember. God is with form. God is with names. God is with qualities. God is with wonderful limbs. God is with everything. Is not that is not with anything. It has everything. Now, that person, Manivanna, once a person gets before we get Manivanna, that gem-like person, before we do not get sleep. After we get also, we will not get sleep. Before we get Krishna, we will not get sleep. Because why? We are searching for Krishna, 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 and not getting sleep. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? We become restless. We don't have any peace. This is quite interesting. We all tell Prabhu, why do you come to temple? You ask some person, why do you come to temple? Why you go to temple? People say, I get peace. I get peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I get peace. Therefore, I go to temple. But then the height of bhakti, when it comes, we will not have any peace. When we come to that stage of bhakti, we will be restless, no peace at all, because we want to get with Krishna. Where is Krishna? Where? Like Parishit Maharaj, within the womb of Uttara, he was searching, where is that person? Where is that person? He became restless. When we come to the points of that stage of becoming restless, no peace in our life, that means we have attained the Krishna bhakti. In that sense, we attain bhakti. Now also we don't get sleep. Now also we are not restless. Because of what? We are thinking other things in our life. What will I do tomorrow? What will happen if something happened to me? And what will happen tomorrow? I have to go to work and do this one, that one. What will happen to no peace? What will happen to my investment that I put my money, all the bulk of money into that particular project, that particular thing? What will happen to it? Will I get a return or will I not get a return? This is why we are not getting sleep. And if we make offense to the devotees also, we will not get sleep, by the way. Important thing to note. If we offend a devotee also, we will not get sleep. If we are envious of someone also, we will not get sleep. And this particular about sleep in Mahabharata, Vidura Nidhi. Vidura is giving advice to Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra coming and telling to Vidura, I'm not getting sleep. This could be a series of presentation also. Vidura Nidhi is giving so much beautiful instruction. And then Dhritarashtra, the reason he gave instruction is because Dhritarashtra asked one question. Vidura, I am not able to sleep. I am not getting peaceful sleep. And Vidura is asking a question back, is giving some reasons. Did you do this one? 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 If you have done any of these things, that is why you're not getting sleep. Beautiful, very beautiful. So likewise, also for devotees also do not get sleep. Why? Now they are searching. I want to be with Krishna. Where is Krishna? Is he here? Is he there? Finally they get Krishna. When this Manivarnan, when they finally get Krishna, they get Krishna. Are they getting peaceful sleep now? No sleep again. Before also no sleep, after getting Krishna also no sleep, because before we got Krishna, we were looking for Krishna, therefore we didn't get sleep. And now after we got Krishna, now we don't get sleep because Krishna doesn't let us sleep. He doesn't let us sleep. When Krishna is there, how can we sleep, go to sleep? Krishna is always with us, so we are going to be in that Krishna consciousness, so united, so in connection with Krishna, we don't get even time to sleep. We don't even get time to sleep. If we are getting time to sleep, then we can understand our level of bhakti. But that doesn't mean that we have to judge ourselves in that way, because sleep is also needed. Sattvic, when we sleep as much is needed, then that sleep is also falls under a complete guidelines of what Krishna has told. It can be considered to sattvic, because at the time of sleep, what happens is like you're putting a cell phone to a charge overnight. Like when we are sleeping, Atma get connected to Param. We may not realize, but Atma get connected to Paramatma and recharged. It get recharged over the night in that time. And when it gets up the morning, we say, I had a good sleep. I had a good, well, do you remember how you had a good sleep? We don't remember, but we say we had a good sleep. That means we have been charged. The Paramatma and Jivatma connection happens when we sleep. And that connection should happen when we are sleeping, not when you are giving classes. Sometimes also devotee goes into the Paramatma, Jivatma connection. When speakers are speaking, they Prabhu, I'm in connection with Paramatma. Please don't disturb me. Lecture, class will go on. That's what Paramatma. Speaker, as a speaker, we have to be satisfied. Okay, he's in connection with Paramatma. Let's not disturb him. Ashtaprayeshu abadeshu nityam bhagavata sevaya. All the problems of life will be go away. You have in peace. If you have peace, that means you'll go to good sleep. Therefore, when we are seeing someone sleeping during the Bhagavatam class, we should understand that person doesn't have any problem in life. He's connected to Paramatma. Let him be happy as he is. Whoever is listening, they're still having problem. Let's continue giving classes. That's how the speaker should get satisfied and continue giving classes. Now let's see the similarity between Manivarnan. Similarity between the gem, the money, this Manivarnan, the gem and Krishna. What are the similarities between money and Krishna? What are the similarity between money and Krishna? Number one, if we have a gem, we will not go to sleep. As just now I told, when we have a valuable gem, we will not get sleep. We not likewise, when we get Krishna, what happens is we will also not get sleep. We'll also not get sleep. And also the sleep is tend to be here as ignorance. When we have Krishna with us, our ignorance will go away. Sleep is nothing but ignorance, falls under ignorance. Therefore, the sleep of ignorance, all our ignorance will go away. That's number one. Or 1.A, 1.B. If you're taking notes, 1.A. What is 1.A? That if we have a valuable gem, we will not go to sleep. Likewise, if you have Krishna with us, we will not go to sleep because we will fully in Krishna consciousness. 1.A. 1.B, sleep will not get sleep. Likewise, we will not have ignorance. Krishna is with us. That is one. Number two, money is under the control of our owner. That whatever the precious money we buy, money means not M-O-N-E-Y, money. This money in any of this language, I believe, in Sanskrit also, money means a valuable gem. Shuda money, Shamantaka money. So, Shamantaka money, a valuable gem, right? Shamantaka money. So, money. This money will always be under the control of its owner. Likewise, Krishna, whose Manivarnan, is always under the control of his devotees. Number two. Number three, money is usually found in an ocean or in mountains, deep inside the mountains, caves or somewhere. Likewise, Krishna is found, that Manivarnan is found in the ocean, Milky Ocean, and in the mountain like Tirumala and then Ahobilam, all these different Divya Deshams. The Lord is also found in the ocean of Milky Ocean, or in this temple, Divya Desham. Number four, when we get a valuable money, we become proud of it. Like how the king who got the Shamantaka money, That money he was wearing, and he become very proud that as if he was a sun god, he was walking everywhere. Therefore, when you get a valuable money, we become proud. Likewise, when we get Krishna, we will also be proud. That proud is accepted. It is okay to have. It's called Satvika Ahankaram. Satvika Ahankaram is very, very good, not a problem. Please understand there's a difference between Tamasa Ahankaram and Rajasa Ahankaram. Satvika Ahankaram, that I am devotee of Krishna. I am working for so and so. It makes us feel better, make us feel proud, right? So if we think I am servant of Krishna, that is a big, we have to be very proudful about that. We have to be very, have the pride, and that pride is Satvika pride. Therefore, the fourth one is what? When the money, we have the money, we become proud. Likewise, when we have Krishna with us, we become proud. Good money must be got through a proper broker. If you want to buy a money, valuable money, you just cannot walk into some place and start buying things, because we don't know whether the seller of that money is genuine person or not a genuine person, and he's going to give us a right one or he's not going to give a right one. We don't know. Therefore, we have to take someone who's an expert in dealing with gems, money, who has an expertise. That person we have to keep in the center, where that person becomes an help for us to purchase this money. Therefore, Ācāryas becomes that person who can be like a broker in between. He becomes a broker to get us a Manivarnan, Krishna, number 5. I'm not going to repeat this again because we have a lot of things to go through. But just, if you want to hear, please go back and rewind this recording and you can hear. That is number 5. Number 6, money must be glittering. It should be shining, and that is what makes it valuable. That's what makes it. Without the shine, without the glittering, the diamond doesn't have any value. It just simply becomes a stone. That's all. If there is no glitter, there is no shine, therefore it doesn't have any value. If Narayana is Krishna is not with Mahalakshmi, not with Radharani, Krishna has no value. That money has no value. Likewise, understand, the money with glitter, money with shine has value. Krishna with Radharani, Narayana with Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, Rama with Sita Rani, Sita has value. Otherwise, it has no value. This valuable, when we lose some money, the 7th one is when we lose some money somewhere, we cry, we feel great pain. We really feel you have a value. You just imagine you bought a ring and then the ring is lost, right? And then especially those rings, if you've been given as a gift, my just sharing some personal thing here. Last year, my father passed away, and then my father was wearing a ring. Navaratna means it has 9 stones. And I usually do not wear any of these things, not because I'm very renowned or something. Usually I don't even wear watch. Usually I'm not a person who does these things. But anyway, after my father passed away, and my family gave that ring of my father to me and told, you need to wear this ring. And I said, you people take it. I don't want it. You can wear. I told my sisters, my brother-in-laws, you please take it. I don't want. But then they insisted, no, you have to wear this. You take this ring and wear this ring. And then out of force, out of their love, I accepted it and I just started wearing it. Last year, somewhere last year, I lost that ring. I totally lost it. It was devastating. I was not attached, but then it was someone gave that ring in a trust that I will have this ring, and things like that. I was devastated. It was just, oh my God, I lost this ring. And not I was thinking some bad things going to be fall upon me, some bad luck. I'm not into that one. I was thinking, this ring is gone. At least someone would have been using this. I got it and then I lost it. It was very painful to see that ring disappear. It's also interesting to know how devotees are. When I was wearing this ring, everyone was looking at the ring and telling, oh, Prabhu, you're wearing a ring, you are wearing a ring. And I have to answer every single person why I'm wearing this ring. It has become very difficult for me. But no one asked me when the ring was missing on my finger. No, what happened to the ring? What happened? No one asked me about it. It's quite interesting how people think and see different views. Now, likewise, when you lose a ring, we just cry out of pain. Likewise, when Krishna disappears from us, when we have Krishna and when Krishna disappears us, that brings us a great pain to us. Number 7. Number 8, the value of money depends on who has it. The value of money depends on who has it. If you give money to a child, he will just use that money as a toy to play. If you give money to a to a fisherman, he will use the stone, that money as a stone to tie to his net to catch the fish. If you give a money to a laundryman, he will use the stone to wipe and clean that cloth, right? It depends on who has the money. It adds value or depreciated. Likewise, the value of Krishna depends on who approaches him. People can approach Krishna for material need, wanting something new in their life. They want a car, they want a husband, they want a wife, they want children, they want whatever it is, they want something new. People may approach Krishna for wanting something new, or people may approach Krishna for wanting something which is they lost in their life, the relationship or an object or position. They approach Krishna to wanting to something they lost in their life. Second person can approach like that. The third person can approach it. They want to approach Krishna as a Manivarnan, so that they can have a anubhavam or atma anubhavam, or they want to merge with that Brahman. We saw this yesterday also. They want to merge with Brahman. They also can approach Krishna to wanting to have a atma anubhavam. Or the fourth person who can approach Krishna as, Krishna, I want you alone. But this is nothing but what I'm telling is all from Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter. You all can have 4 types of devotees who approaches Krishna, and who are the 4 types of person who does not approach Krishna. These are all there in Bhagavad Gita. Please refer to Bhagavad Gita. If I start quoting all the verses, it's going to take a lot of time. Please, you all are well-versed Pandits. You know very well what the verse I'm talking about. And as needed, I will quote some verses. If you're familiar with some verses, I'm just going to move on with that one. Ninth point, money, even if it is the money which is, even if it put into a garbage, the money does not lose its value. Just because diamond has been posted into a trash can, right? I lost my ring, it would have gone in some trash or somewhere. It doesn't mean that the ring has gone depreciated. It loses its value. It loses value. Likewise, like how the money, when it's thrown into the trash can, doesn't loses its value. Likewise, when Krishna descended from the spiritual world to the material world, he doesn't loses his value. He's still great. Just because he's born as Rama, born as Krishna, born as whoever, it doesn't loses his value. His values as his opulences, his greatness remains same. Only those people who does not understand the greatness of Krishna, when they see Krishna in a human form, avajananti, again, you know this verse also, avajananti bhamura. He says, Krishna said, the fools doesn't understand who I am, and they think that I am an ordinary people, Manivarnan. We have seen 9 points of comparing money with Krishna. How Krishna is that money, therefore Krishna is Manivarnan, Malai, Manivarnan. Krishna is saying, enough. Come to the point. Krishna is saying, you've been glorifying, praising so much. Come to the matter, brother. Come to the matter, Mataji. Come to the matter, Prabhu. You've been talking so much. What is that you really want? What is that you really want? Andal is saying, Margari Neer Aduvan. Margari is now Neer Aduvan. We are going to do the penance of Margari Neer Adal, Paavai Noombhu, and we need something to perform this particular austerity. Since you have missed, Krishna is telling that what are you talking about? What is that you really need? It looks like you're wanting something from me for your penance. Andal said, yeah, I want something. Well, no one told me about this one. Krishna said, no one told me about this one. Well, looks like you missed our meeting that we had. And the previous night before we started today, we had a previous day, we all gathered, we had a meeting, all the village people all came, village people selected you to be the God for us. You have to protect us. You have to take care of us while we are going. 500,000 are going. We are taking bath and performing it. You have to carefully guard us. And also, not only that, they have told you also to carry things that are needed for us to perform the penance. They also assigned a service to you. Therefore, looks like you missed that meeting. You must have been busy watching TV or doing something else. You did not come for our Ishtagoshti program. You don't attend the meetings, nothing. And suddenly you call and tell Prabhu, you did not include me. You did not tell me. This is a surprise for me. This is news for me. Prabhu, we've been sending you messages, calling for meeting, telling you meetings are very important to attend, and you attend and you never come to any meetings. Now you're telling I didn't tell you. Bro, what is this? Like that, Andal is telling, we gathered and assigned a meeting. You did not come for the meeting, what to do, but no problem. We'll tell you again what we need. மேலையார் செய்வனைகள் வேண்டுவனை கேட்டியேல். மேலையார் செய்வனைகள் வேண்டுவனை கேட்டியேல். Krishna is telling, you have been telling about this Margari Noombhu for 25 days. Today is the 26th day. You have been telling about this Marg. I want to do Yellow Empava, Yellow Empava. You've been telling that you want to do this penance, you want to do this penances. What is this penance that you're talking about? I've heard this Paavai Noombhu. This Paavai Noombhu you're talking about, what is this all about? I've heard about Jyotishthoma Yagya. I heard about Putra Kameshti Yagya. I know about Yasena Yaga, all those different yagyas and pujas and homas and all those things I've heard. But what is this Margari Noombhu? What is the Paavai Noombhu? Looks like, Krishna is telling, looks like you have invented something on your own. Looks like you have invented something on your own, because this is very normal. Now in this current age, there are so many new types of pujas, homas, and even new types of gods are also there, by the way. Not the 3.3 million, 33 devatas, 33 kodi devatal munchendru, not that only 33 or 33.3 million gods. Now we have, beyond the calculation of 3.3, we have invented so many gods. And to the so many gods also, we have so many pujas, so many homas, so many Vedic mantras in Sanskrit also. You will not believe, because we get attracted when we chant something in Sanskrit. We think whenever we hear someone chanting in Sanskrit, we get convinced that this is so nice, so beautiful. But not necessarily everything in Vedic accepted by Vedas. There are many stotras, many things which is not even recommended by the Vedas and Shastras, but people have written poems and poetry and stotra in Sanskrit, and they start chanting. Those common laymen, when they hear, they think this is all authentic. This is all authentic Mataji, Prabhu. They think like that, but it is not. It is not. Likewise, Krishna is telling that this Paavai Noombhu, this Margari Tingal, I don't think I'm going to approve this. I don't think I'm going to accept it. This is against the Shruti, Smriti, Mamai Agyam, Yettat Ullange Vartate, Agne Cheti, Mama Drohi, Mama Bhaktopi na Vaishnava. Krishna says this very important thing. He says, who is the transgressor, who is the drogi, who's a drogi for me? Krishna also considers someone to be drogi. Drogi means who betrayed, right? Who betrayed. Who's the person who betrayed even Krishna? That is those people, the Shruti and Smriti, Mamai Vagyam. Mamai Agyam is Shrutis and Smritis, the Vedas and Puranas and Itihasas, Agama Shastras, all those things are my instructions, my order, my command. Krishna's words, these are in Mahabharatam. Shruti Smriti Mamai Agnya, my command, Yattat Ullangya Vartate. And but if the people who do not follow any of my instruction and they start doing things on their own, Agne Chedi Mama Drogi, for me, I consider those people to be a betrayer, they transgressor, they are bad guys, they're bad. Even though Mama Drogi, Mama Bhaktopi na Vaishnava. Even though if they are tell themselves to be my devotees, but they do not follow my instructions given in Shruti and Smritis, they are not Vaishnavas. They are not at all Vaishnava. They are betrayers. They are drogis. This is what Krishna says. Therefore, it is very important as practicing devotees, we follow what Krishna has given as an instruction in the Shrutis and Smritis. Very important. We cannot just ignore and go in the name of I am devotee, I am in Krishna consciousness. I don't need to follow those things. I don't need to do these things. I don't need to. No, we have to follow all those things, but we don't consider these things to attain Krishna. Please understand, we have to follow whatever has been given in the Shastra, but what we are following is not a upayam, not a mean to attain Krishna. But why you follow? Because Krishna has told me to follow. That is why I'm following. I'm simply following because Krishna's instructions are given in Shastra. I follow. But because I'm following, I'm not expecting Krishna to give credit points for I follow. I'm not expecting anything in return, but I will follow these things because my Father, the eternal Father, Krishna wants me to follow. Therefore, I follow. This is how we have to perform all the karmas, all the things that we are doing. This is a consciousness that we should have when we are doing puja, we are doing chanting, we are doing services, everything. This is the underlying foundational principle that we have to stick on to, that I'm just doing this. By this, Not that I'm trying to expect or become that great that Krishna is going to give me something. I'm just doing because these are all Agnya, Krishna's instruction. Therefore, I am doing. I don't want to become Krishna's drogi by not following this one. Therefore, Krishna says, this is not good, Andal. What you're doing is not good. This is not recommended in the Shastra. Andal is responding back, saying that, listen, we are simple girls. We are gopis of Vrindavan. We have not read the Vedas, Vedangas, Upanishads, Dharma Shastra, Dhanur Vedas, and Jyotisha Shastra. We are not Upanishad, the 18 Puranas. We have not read any of this thing, Krishna. Well, you're not read, then how can you do this one? Well, then she said, we have not read the Shastras because we're simple girls. We don't know how to read Sanskrit. We don't know how to, even if we read, you don't know how to understand and make sense of what it is. But we follow our ancestors. We follow our elders. We follow the Ācāryas. We have trust in the Ācāryas because they are walking scriptures. They are the walking scriptures. Therefore, we follow the Ācāryas. They know what is right for us. When they tell and when they do things, we simply follow their instruction. We have not read. We are not Pandit. Our lifetime is short. We don't know the language. But by putting the trust, surrendering to the Ācārya, who is well-versed in all the scriptures, who know the essence of the scripture, we having the trust on that Ācārya, following the instruction of Ācārya, what he does, we do. That is what we are doing. Andal is saying, Melayar Seivanegal. Melayar Seivanegal. This is a term. The term is Melayar Seivanegal. Munnorgal Sandru. Whatever the previous Acharyas have done, we have simply followed that. Now Krishna is asking, who's your previous Acharyas? Krishna is asking, who's your previous Acharya? Because we don't see here, please understand, he's talking to Andal, right? So he's asking Andal, who's your previous Acharya? Please tell me, first of all, who's your Guru? Who's your previous Acharya? And now Andal is saying, my previous Acharyas are none other than the Gopikas of Vrindavan. Gopikas of the Vrindavan are the real Acharyas that we are following. Because we understand Andal is part of the Gopis, and in Vrindavan, in the mood of Gopi over there. So therefore, she is telling them, my Guru, my Acharya, Munnorgal, Melayar is the Gopikas of Vrindavan. Who else can be the best example than Gopis' love for Krishna? Who else can tell confidently that I know the essence of the scriptures, all the scriptures, than Gopikas? Therefore, yadyat achate sheshtaha tatat evetro janaha. Therefore, we will follow the footsteps of that great soul, of the great soul of Vrindavan, Gopikas of Vrindavan. And Krishna, and then KTU, therefore, we want to come, and now that you agree, do you agree, Krishna? Our Acharyas, we are following our Gopikas. Krishna said, yeah. Okay, I can excuse you. I can excuse you. Venduvana KTL, we are doing a pratana. We are doing a prayer to you, listing out something. We have something to you. We have to give something to you. Please come back here and pay attention of what we are. This is where Andal is getting Krishna's attention, because Krishna was completely engrossed looking at the beauty of Andal, looking at the beauty of these gopis. Therefore, he is completely engrossed in that one. He is not at all paying attention. At this point is when she's calling, hello, Prabhuji, do you know what is the last point I told you? Did you pay attention? You don't want to challenge the audience by asking, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? We don't do that one. As a speaker, what do they? Prabhuji, can you tell me what I said? I forgot what I said. That means what? That person was not concentrating. You're trying to pull his concentration by posing a question or taking a help from him. Can you please tell me what I said? I forgot the sloka. Sometimes we can tell others, I forgot the sloka. What is the sloka? Sarva, something starts sarva. That person will immediately, sarva, Prabhuji, are you trying to tell sarva dharma? Yes, correct. So bring back his attention by decently pulling him by telling these things, right? Likewise, Andal is also doing the same thing. Venduvana KTL, we are going to tell you something. Venduvana with the prayer, come on, come back. Where are you? Where are you looking here and there? And Krishna is looking at the beautiful eyes of gopis. Andal is also seeing, look, it is not good. Every year, when the year starts, the corporate companies, they will send a training, online training course that every year we have to do. One of the thing is behavior, how you behave in office, and many things will be there. We have to go through this exercise and answer the questions. One other thing, elevator look. You should not have an elevated look on an opposite gender. Elevated look means what? You look at someone, I hope a video is on and you're looking at me. Just for this one, you look at me. Now, you're looking at, you're looking at someone like from down to bottom, bottom to up, down to up to down, like that. That is called elevated look, which is not good. You're looking at the opposite gender like that. It's not a good thing. One should not do that one. But what Krishna is doing is the elevator look. What we should not be doing is what Krishna is doing, elevator look. When Krishna is doing elevator look, that person who's been looked becomes joyful. But if we put an elevator look on another person, we'll become an abusive person. We get into the problem. HR will throw you out of the company. It's not good to do that one. Therefore, we should not even have that intention to do anyway. But anyway, when Krishna is making an elevator look, whenever he looks, he gets stuck on that particular part of the gopi. He spends so much time on the eyes, looking like the eyes. And then from there, he comes down every part by part. He looks at the breast, stays there and breast. You must be wondering, Prabhu, this is also uneasy to hear what you're speaking. You're talking about parts. You're doing a body shame or something here, but it's not at all. It's not. Even the great saints have written poems about glorifying the beauty of Radharani and Gopis, how their breasts are, believe it or not, how their breasts are, how their lips are, how their hips are, part by part. They explain. And why are they doing this? Because this is what it is. I've told this already. The eyes represents knowledge. When Krishna is looking the eyes, beauty of eyes, what a jnana this person has. What a beautiful jnana he has. When he looks at the breast, what a bhakti this person has. When he looks at the waist, what a renunciation, how much he renounced this person is. So he's appreciating the jnana, appreciating the bhakti, appreciating the renunciation of that particular person. Therefore, Krishna gets completely captivated by the bhakti, jnana, and renunciation. Therefore, he was just looking at that person like this continuously. And Āṇḍāl is saying, Venduvana KTL, we are going to place your whisper. Come on, turn. Hello, Prabhu. Don't look here. Come here. Turn. Look at this screen here. What are you looking here and there? Look here. Like that, just calling. Andal is calling one Venduvana KTL. Now Krishna has turned towards her. Andal said, what is that you want? Andal, what does it want? She's saying, I need 6 items. What are the 6 items? That is what is going to be next 4 lines over here, which is going to, not 4 lines, pretty much all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 lines that we are going to see. 3rd line, 4th line, 5th line, 6th line, and 7th line is all about talking about the 6 items, which is easy, but has deeper meaning to it. First line in the list, that is the 3rd line. Jnanathai ellam nadunga muralvana palana vannathu panjajanyame. The 3rd line and 4th line together talks about one item, one article she's requesting for. That's the first one. To wake up someone, especially waking up the Lord, you need the conch. You need to blow the conch. That is why blowing the conch is auspicious. It drives away the evil thing and brings auspiciousness, and also reminds a person to get up. Therefore, she's asking on Nalatte Yellam Nadunga Muralvana. That makes a tumultuous sound, trembles the world with white in color. We need the sanku like that. How do you find such a sanku? How do you find such a conch? You have an example, you have something that I can look, well, Panchajanyame. Your Panchajanyam is the best example that we need such a conch. Like in a Bhagavad Gita, in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Sagosha Dastranam Radayani Yadhyayarat Nabascha Prithivim Chaiva Tubulobhyanu Nadayan. When Krishna blew the conch Panchajanyam, what happened was the other side, the uproaring sound of the Panchajanyam vibrated to the sky and the earth and all over the place. It shattered the heart of Dhritarashtra. Sagoja Dastarashtranam. Hridayani Vyadharayat. It just shattered the heart of Dhritarashtra. So we want such a conch. Come on, why you want to shatter people's heart? Like, it will only shatter the hearts of the demons, not the hearts of the devotees. Rather, it brings joy to the heart of the devotees. Like how Rukmini was joyful when Krishna blew conch. She understood Krishna has arrived to take her out. Therefore, she was that same sound. created fear in the heart of Shishupal and Rukmi and so forth. But whereas it brought a joy to Rukmini that Krishna is here to take me out. Therefore, wake up. To wake up, we need this conch shell. The first thing, we need the conch shell. How does the conch shell should be? It should make a big sound. நாளத்தை எல்லாம் நடுங்க முரல்வன. It should make a huge tumultuous sound, shake the heart of the people. And the second quality of the shanku, second quality should be palanna vannattu. It should be in a white, pure white color. Pure white color. And the third one is, it has to be exactly like your panchajanya. போல்வன சங்கங்கள் போய் பாடுட எனவே. Third line is also related to the same thing, by the way. Third one, fourth one, fifth one is all talks about Shankar, the conch. In previously we spoke about the chakram. Here it speaks about conch. I have to add this point. One point of time, there was a discussion between the chakra and Shankar. They were talking about who is great. Who is great? Is conch shell is great or the chakra is great? Chakra said, I am great because without me, Lord will not do anything. I am the one who goes and fights and kills and does everything. I takes the form of whatever the form is needed for that particular avatar and kills the demon. Therefore, I am great. And then Conch is telling, well, you go and do all those things, but I am great than you because you have to go for a moment out of lotus feet of the hand at the Lord and then kill and come back again, settle yourself on the finger of the Lord. You take a momentary separation from the Lord and go and come. Look at me. Never was a time I get separated from the Lord's lotus hand. He is always holding to me. Therefore, I am very dear to the Lord. And another point the Shankar said is, I'm more greater than you. Even Gopikas are saying the same thing, like how in Venu Gita, they're glorifying the flute of the Lord. Like what fortunate this bamboo stick is, that the Lord is putting the stick on his mouth, the lotus mouth. He's tasting this bimba, this bamboo stick. What fortunate that the lips of the Lord has been touched on this particular bamboo stick. Likewise, we never seen Krishna taking the chakra and putting close to his mouth and telling, I love you, my chakra, I love you. We never heard the stories. We never heard songs like that. Ācāryas telling any of these things. He never brought the chakra close to his lips. What about Shankar? He puts right into his lips, into his mouth, and kisses this conch. And who can get such a blessing? What fortunate conscious. Therefore, நாளத்தை எல்லாம் நடுங்க முரல்வன பாலன்னத்து பாஞ்ச சன்னியமே போல்வன சங்கங்கள் போய் பாடுட எனவே. We want something like your Panchajanyam. How the Panchajanyam should be? It should be making heavy sound. It should be white in color. It should be like your Panchajanyam. It should be big, wide, and wider and bigger in size. We want that Panchajanyam. And then moving on, you see how fast we have come to this another line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have finished 5 lines already. We only have 3 more lines to go. But moving through these 3 lines is not so easy. It's going to be difficult. Sala perum paraye pallan disipare. This is the second item. Second item is for setting out the procession. For setting out the procession, we need Sala perum paraye. We need parai. We need parai means we need that instrument. She's been calling about this parai from starting only. From first onwards, he's been telling we need parai, we need parai, we need parai. But that parai until 25th pasuram is a different parai, which is going to be revealed in the 29th pasuram. But this parai is a literal parai, means a drum, a playing instrument. She's not calling this parai along with the 25 pasarams of the other parai. This is a separate parai. This parai literally means the drums. The drum, that we need the drum. We need drum. Why do you need drums? We want to make announcement to the world. We want to make announcement that we are going into procession. We are going to perform the Paavai Noombhu. We have to let people know what we are going to do. But people who are interested can also join. They can benefit. They can come. There is Tiruppavai is happening every day, 5 to 6 o'clock. I wouldn't say. We start on time. That is one thing we are doing good. I'm doing good. Whether we are ending in right time, that's always questionable. So in that 50% I'm a nice person, 50% I'm not. Now, likewise, so we have to make this announcement to everyone. There's Tiruppavai is happening starting at 5 o'clock. Please come, please come, please come. There is temple program starting in the temple on every Sunday. Please come, please come, please come. So we have to make announcement to people so people know something is happening in St. Louis, something happens wherever, whichever place you are. We have to call out and make announcement. We have to do the extreme best level of marketing. Marketing is the backbone of progression of our temple. We have to do a high grade of marketing. If we are not doing marketing, we're just simply sending flyers to this place. Marketing is beyond just sending flyers. It's just not just sending flyers out to this group and that group. It's beyond sending flyers. We have to establish this relationship. We have to do innovative ideas to market Janmashtami program, Rath Yatra program, Sunday program for that matter. Every Sunday, what we think is one of those Sundays. We should not make a Sunday as one of those Sundays. We have to make the Sunday program as a unique Sunday program, different from the other Sunday program. Something that marketing, we have a department, we have a group, we have to make sure we are telling to people, this Sunday is not like the other Sunday, it's a different Sunday program. We have add flavors to it. That is when people like to have flavors. If you keep on telling the same thing, sometimes, people, I'm sorry to say this one, but I'm saying this one, for the well-being of the temples, for the well-being and progress of the thing. In the good intention, I'm telling this one. You people come, and then if you've been given a chance to give a lecture, you got to put time, enough time to prepare yourself and come. But what happens is sometimes people take it lighter and they come and say, we are not the body. Krishna says we are not the body. We all have to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We have to serve the devotees. Prabhu, that is what I'm hearing since I joined this one. And again, it is not wrong. What that person is telling is absolutely true. And that is what the essence of Krishna consciousness. No wrong. Please don't take me wrong. That is what exactly we all have to do. But we have to add flavor to it. You can only add flavor to it if you prepare yourself. If you don't prepare yourself, Dehinam asminyata dehim komaram yavanam. Same sloka comes every class, like myself. I don't know any other sloka. If you attended my class, there are 1 or 2 slokas which I always recite because that's all I know. My knowledge is so, memory is so weak. I will only repeat the same slokas, but I try to add some flavors to with limited slokas that I know memorize. So, but we have to prepare ourselves to give flavors to our programs. The same thing no one is going to like. Prasadam also. We give flavors to Prasadam. It's another attraction. If you do Kirtan, give flavors to inviting some special singer or changing the singer. A Kirtan who's doing Kirtan, change. We have to keep changing. People like to have changes. That is why even Krishna did not come only as Krishna. He came Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Narasimha, Rama, Parasurama, all those different. Why? He to give flavors to us. If there's only one Lord who came down, how many people are going to get attached only to Krishna, only to Rama, only to Matsya, only to Kurma? Therefore, people need varieties, changes. People are looking for changes. Therefore, it's important that marketing flourishes like anything, coming up with a lot of ideas, innovative ideas, and we have to do something more. That is what Āṇḍāl is telling. Therefore, Sala Perum Pare Pallan Disapare, give me the drum so I can make announcement. Give me the drum, I make an announcement. We are existing in St. Louis. We are existing in this place. We are existing in that temple, that place. We have to make ourselves notable, knowable to people. We have to do that one. Number 2, Kola Vilake. That is number 3 item. The conch has been told, drum has been told. I need drum, I need conch, I need drum. I need the 4th item. Where is this? Oh, sorry. Sala Perum Parai. Sala Perum Parai is the 3rd one. Pallan Disaipare is the 4th one. Pallan Disaipare is a 3rd one, right? 3rd one, yeah. Conch, drum, and then now Pallan Disaipare. Thank you. Pallan Disaipare is a 3rd one. What's Pallan Disaipare means? We need some devotees to lead Kirtan. We need devotees to lead Kirtan. If we are only going to do everything, it's not going to be active. It's not going to be fun. To run a temple, we need a temple president. We need this president. We need that department. We want this department. We need Kirtan department. We want kitchen department, finance department. We need marketing department. We need all different departments. Everything is needed. Not one person can run the show. Cannot, in many leaders have tried this in past. I will run the show, and it's been very difficult. It's been challenged. It's not that bad intention they have. They will try it rather than me going and begging people. I will do everything myself. Well, you will do for some period and you'll get burnt out and you're going to go away. either health problem or mental problem or frustration, you will run away. Therefore, we have to delegate our services to everyone. We have to inspire people to come and do services. All those things are needed. All those things are needed. Likewise, we need our department to do Kirtan. And therefore, Āṇḍāl is also asking that I need a department. I need a lead who can run the nice Kirtan. My hands are paining. My mouth is drying up when I speak, when I do Kirtan. All this happening to me. I cannot do this, Prabhu. Please come. You have the skills. Please come and help me. You are interested, please come and help me. Therefore, Āṇḍāl is telling, we will be focused on what we are going to do. Therefore, but we need, while they are doing, we need people who can sing Pallandu, Pallandu, Andru Ulagam Alandai Adi Potri, Chendandum, Telangai, Tendrangai, Tendrai, Terul Potri. Therefore, we want to add someone who can sing Jaya, 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 Potri, Potri, Pallandu, Pallandu. We need someone who can do that. It's very important as part of any program to have someone singing Jai, 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 Jai. We want someone to do this one. That is number 3. Number 3. Pallandu is a pare. Kola vilake. Now it comes the 4th one. You have everything. If everything is, you have this item is there, your conch, you have the drum, you have people there to sing then, but there's no power. There's no current. What? If there is no current, there's no electricity, it's going to be dark. If it is dark, then how can you enjoy the association of the devotees? You have to, devotees association means you have to look at each other. This is very important. When we are in the association of the devotees, you don't just say, keep walking saying Hare Krishna, not even turning our face. We say Hare Krishna, keep on walking. I had an experience, by the way, not over here, in some other place. There's one person was telling, Hare Krishna, Lal Gopal Prabhu, and then they just kept on walking. I have come to their program to attend a program, and they are seeing me after a long time. And then this person is so busy, he's just walking, Hare Krishna, Lal Gopal Prabhu. I didn't even hear they called me name or not. I just said Prabhu. Then they just kept on walking. This is not the way. The devotee means in association, look at each other. We have to have face-to-face, eye-to-eye contact. If you don't have an eye-to-eye contact, you're feeling somewhat uneasy. There's something which is blocking to see someone's eyes. That's the truth. If you're not able to see someone's eyes, that means there is something is going on and something is not nice, or either you are pretending yourself to be a good friend, or that person is pretending to be a good friend to you, or there is some misunderstanding or something you don't like with that person. Therefore, you don't want to look at the person's eyes. Right? Therefore, this is happening. But for us to look at eye to eye, face to face, what is needed? We need kola vilake, a beautiful lamp. Without the lamp, how can I see this wonderful devotees, wonderful face of the devotees? We need the devotees. So we know this is also needed. Number 4. Number 5, kola vilake. Kodiye. Kodiye means is to represent, carrying that I belong to this particular group. The Kodi, the flag will tell. If you are in a parade, if you're going in a parade, there are different groups from different organizations they come. The different organizations, they will carry a flag in their hand. They carry the flag. I am coming from ISKCON. I am coming from Swami Narayan. I am coming from Hindu temple. I am coming from Durga temple. I am coming from Murugan temple. I am coming from this temple, that one with this organization. That they carry a flag and they may carry a flag or some banner or something, right? Or they wear a t-shirt saying that, so coming from this organization. So it's all related to the flag. So the 5th thing is Kodiye. Kodiye means we need a flag. We need a flag to represent which group we belong to. The flag is saying, I am proud to be in this particular group, this particular organization. We all have to be proud to carry that flag. We have to be proud to carry that I belong to this sampradaya, I belong to this group. You don't want to hide the flag behind and pretend ourselves we are not belonging to that one. That means you don't have faith in what you're following, first of all. If you have faith, you will not have any hesitance to carry the flag wherever you go. Wherever you go, it doesn't matter what people will think. If I wear tilak and go, if I wear kantimala and go, if I wear dhoti and go, what will people think about it? Yes. We don't need to, we have to call out that I belong to this one, I'm carrying this flag. Kodiye vidhaname. Vidhaname means the chaminar or the canopy which goes on the top, put an impressive thing to protect us from the rain, mist, sun, and all those things. We need this one. Therefore, we need this one also over her as a protection. We need your grace. We need your anugraha. We need your devotees association. Therefore, we need all the 6 things. What are the 6 things we need? We need the conch, we need the drum, we need the singers, we need the kirtan, and we need the kola vilakke. Kola vilakke means the lamp. We need the flag. We need, and the 6th one is we need the shamina. We need the canopy that we need. This is all we need. Krishna, can you please give this as it is without anything? We want exactly the same thing. Do not replace this with something else. Do not replace with something else. How do you know that she's telling you not to replace this something else? Because the words that she has used is very clear, that she's telling to Krishna, do not replace with something else which can make sound. Don't get me a whistle to make a sound. Don't get me a flashlight instead of the kola vilakku. Don't get me a fan instead of hand fan instead of the kodi, instead of the flag. Don't do any. Don't replace a singer with audio recording of kirtan going on. Don't do replacement business. But I want exactly what I asked for. I want all this upakarana, all the 6 items I want. Strictly I want. How you say that? Panja janniyam me. Paraye, kola vilakke, kodiye, vidanamme. This usage of a, at the end, it tells that exactly that is what we want. Otherwise, you would have used panchajanniyamum, parayum, kola vilakkum, kodiyum, vidanamum. This also. If it is not, I can get some replacement. Something to replace that one. She did not use she used a. Panchajanniyame, paraye, kola vilakke, odiye, vidhaname. Therefore, Krishna, you don't pull me up by giving up something else. I need exactly what I asked for. Why? Because Melaya Saivanagal. Because that is what my ancestor, the Guru Parampara, the ancestors, seniors of Mahajans have done, and we will exactly follow the same thing. That finishes the 7 lines of pasuram. We are at the last line, and now I request you also please completely bring your attention and focus to this last line, because this has a lot of information, and do not miss out any of this information. We are going to learn a lot of things from this last line, especially the first 2 words, all in Ilayal. So we are going to focus more on that word. Please focus here. Now Krishna is asking, where can I get these items? You asked for these items, Panchajanyam. I only have 1. I can't give mine. And you asked for the drums. Well, drum, okay. What about the people that you need, to the singer? You need Kodi, I'll get you that one. You need Velak, I'll get you. I have to get to that one. How am I going to get everything? Even the Prime Amazon cannot deliver within few minutes. Over the night or next day, Amazon Prime will deliver us things, the goods that we want. Next day they will deliver. Next day delivery is there. But you want right away, right? Andal, yes, we want right away. There is no delay. We want it right away. We want now. And Krishna said, come on. It is humanly not possible. Krishna saying it's humanly not possible. Andal saying, you're not a human. Krishna saying, humanly is not possible. Andal saying, you're not a human. Well, come on, whatever it may be, I need to get you 500,000 of conch, 500,000 of drums, 500,000 of people to sing kirtan, 500,000 of velak, the lamp, 500,000 of flag, and then I have to put a long shamina from my house to Yamuna Nadi, a long shamina or canopy. I have to put a long one. Come on. I need some time. You should have come yesterday and given me, Prabhu, if you want to tell something to me, you should have told me before. Why in the last minute you're asking me to adding the system to the, usually if you're doing purchases to the temple on Sunday program, you call the last minute to that Prabhu and tell Prabhu, I forgot to add this one. Please get me some pudina leaves, curry leaves, etc. That person will not tell you, but he'll get mad at you. What were you doing, Prabhu, all this while? I gave you time I told you by Friday, you give me the list. And now on a Sunday at 11 o'clock, you're calling and telling me you need this one, you cannot proceed. You have told already, right? Krishna is still telling the same thing, like that Prabhu. Krishna is also, by any way, none of this Prabhu has called or does anything. Our devotees are so beautiful, wonderful. I've never heard any complaint going and telling, I forgot to this one, please. They'll make an arrangement somehow or the other to give the ingredients to us. That's the beauty of the devotees that we have. Wonderful community, beautiful community. I really, from my heart, I'm just telling this one. Um, Being to many, many temples, is fortunate to be in the association of devotees that we have here. Because problems are there in any temples. Misunderstandings are there in any temple you go. Does not mean that because we are in Krishna consciousness, we are initiated, we don't have problems. Big temples are having problems. Big temples have relationship problems. Our temple also has here and there. But compared to any other temples, the devotees that we have here are gems. Manivarnan, we can call them Manivarnani. They are Manivarna Dasa. They are the gem of the devotees. I'm telling from my heart, not an exaggeration. It's a truth statement. Please have faith in what I said. Nice. Now, all in Nilaya, where I can go, my Krishna, where can I go for all these 500 items of all you said is not possible, I cannot do it. Impossible. It's impossible. It's possible. And Āṇḍāl said, all in Nilaya. That's when she said, all in Nilaya, Arulelo Paavai. What is this all in Ilaya? Karara Vinde, Padara Vindam, Mukara Vinde, Viniveshayantam, Patasta Putastya Pute Sayanam, Bhala Mukunda Manasas Marami. Beautiful, beautiful sloka. Many of them knows this sloka. Vallabhacharya's beautiful sloka that Karara Vindam is Aravindam is also lotus, his feet is lotus, his lips are lotus, everything is lotus. That lotus is sleeping on a lotus flower, and how beautifully he's sucking his toe on his mouth. Bhalam Mukundam Manasas Marami. Let me meditate on this beautiful form of the Lord who's lying on this banyan leaf and sucking his toes. Let him become my object of meditation. How Satyavrata Muni in Damodara Ashtakam, he praises, let Krishna, the Bala Krishna, the Damodara, that Damodara Leela becomes my meditation, object of meditation. Like that, here the sage is telling, let this Lord who's lying on this patra, these leaves on the banyan leaf, let him become my focus of meditation. Why she is talking and why she is telling now, all of the sudden, bringing up that particular pastimes of Krishna, all ilayan. All in Ilaya, all in Ilaya. Vatapatra Shai, Vatapatra Shai. Krishna is telling, you are asking too much. It's not going to be possible. It's very, very difficult. You should have told me yesterday. Then I could have made some arrangement. You know, if you have to make an arrangement, I have to place such a big one. I have to make an arrangement, a shipment from China. Only China can produce in a big mass, whatever the number you are. I have to place an order to China. And it's not going to come overnight. The shipment is not going to arrive here. It's going to be impossible. How is it even possible? And then Andal is telling, why is it not possible, Krishna? Tell me why it's not possible. Then you can swallow the entire creation into you and put it in your tummy and lie down peacefully on the leaf, banyan leaf, and sucking your toes. When that is possible, why this is not possible? When that itself possible, that's how we have to tell. When that itself possible, why this is not possible? Why is not possible? Not only that, you are not a person who are just staying inside. You are staying inside and you are staying outside also. You can be inside, you can be outside at the same time. If I am staying in this room, that means I'm not outside the room. If I go outside, you cannot see me on the camera because I'm outside. Right? So I cannot be inside and be outside, but you can also be inside and also you can be outside. How you say that? All in Ilaya. You took over everything within you. Everything is inside you. You're also outside of everything. What is this? How can you do this one? It's mind blowing. You can do something like that. Only you can do something like that. Therefore, when that is possible, why is this not possible? Antar Bhagishya Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Stitaha. The Upanishad says, Antar Bhagishya Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Stitaha, means the Lord is within and Lord is Bhagishya, is also outside or is also within, inside. Vyapyam is pervaded, is present everywhere. Narayana Stitaha. Narayana is situated in and out everywhere. Therefore, the simple thing is, just you can see what I'm having in my hand, right? I'm having an object. This object. I have this object. I'm holding this object. I'm holding this object. This object is within me. within me this object, right? But within me, if I want to be outside of, if I want to be within this object, I have to enter in this object. If I enter into this object, then I cannot be outside of the object. That is not possible. That is not at all possible. But you, antar bhavichya sarvam vyapya narayana stitah, and you did all this thing because you have this very special samarthyam, special skill called agita ghatana samarthyam. Agatita Gatana Samatam. Agatita Gatana Samatya means combining two things which cannot be combined together. Combining two things cannot be combined together. Achintyam means inconceivable. Achintyam, completely inconceivable how you can be inside and be outside. How can you do everything is impossible to even imagine. Therefore, it's inconceivable. Achintyam. Agatita Gatina Samatyam is called inconceivable. One of the Alvar, Tiruppanalvar, in Tiruppanalvar says, Alama Maratin Ilemer Oru Balahanai, Nyalam Yedum Mundan, Arangattaravin Anayan, Holamai Mani Aram, Holama Mani Aramum, Muttuttamum, Mudivillador Eril, Nila Meni Ayo, Niregondaden Ninjinile. Is a beauty. This is exactly what this Arva says. Ayo means when you say ayo, for two reasons we say ayo. Ayo, why even this person came here? Ayo, like that, right? Ayo, out of excitement, out of not able to find words. That time also we say ayo. Wow, wow. You say, what a wonderful thing. Like that Arvar is using ayo, Neela Meni, this beautiful bluish, monsoon bluish color body that this Lord Ranganath has lying down. Ayyo, I can't even imagine and express by words. Ayyo, Niregondadan Nenjinile. He's filled my heart. He's completely occupied my heart. The same form of the Lord who's lying down. What is the purpose? Now the question is, what is the purpose that Lord is situated inside? Why the Lord has to be inside? In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna states the reason why the Lord has to be within every object. Why? Ishvara sarva bhutanam hridye shajjana tishtati. Brahmayan sarva bhutani yantra rudhani mayaya. He goes into the heart of everyone. And what he does is, situated in the heart of everyone, he directs the person, that directs the wandering, the living, he directs all the wandering living entities, and he becomes Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani. He becomes like an instrument, a machine which makes run, function this Jivatma. He controls, therefore he is within. That is the reason why he is within every object. Now the question is, why is outside? When he's Niyanta, when he's inside, he functions as Niyanta, an executor. When he comes outside, or when he presents outside, he's being Ādhāra. Ādhāra means a base or a foundation. He is the one who's holding everything. If he doesn't become an Ādhāra, everything fall apart. Everything will fall apart. He is the one who is holding everything, staying outside. He is the one who is Niyanta, executing everything, staying inside. Therefore, the Lord is inside and outside. Krishna, we know you are inside and outside. Okay, now Krishna says, stop. It's too much of glorification for me. You come and ask me in a wrong time. It is not the right thing to do. But my question is, Krishna is saying, why can't those people who sent you to puja, perform puja, why can't they could have themselves given you all that you need, right? They could have given everything to you. Why you're coming to me and asking this thing? They've assigned you the service. They should have given everything to you. Or another worst case, you should have gone to the Costco, or you could have gone to this whatever the Sam's Club. You could have gone to any of the shop, and before coming here, you could have purchased the conch. You could have purchased the lamp. You could have purchased the drums. You could have purchased the flag, a canopy, and you could have come with every of these things. You could have done everything. And Andal is telling, no, I cannot do that. Oh, looks like you cannot buy because you don't have credit card. Your credit card is over. You don't have money. Andal is saying, no, we have enough of money. We have a good credit balance, but we will not be able to buy. What? You have money, you have credit card, you have everything. You're not going to buy? Why not? Why can't you buy? Now, please pay attention for next 10 minutes. Please kindly, I request you to pay attention. Now, because the big tattva is there for us in our life to follow. and practice of Krishna consciousness. Now, Andal is telling we cannot buy Krishna because we don't have the Prapti. Please learn the term now, Prapti. I'll explain what it is. We don't have Prapti. Even though we may have Shakti to buy, but we don't have Prapti to attain, to get that one. We don't have Prapti. Now let's spend 2 minutes to understand what is the Shakti, what is this Prapti. In yesterday's presentation, yesterday's pasuram, we learned two things. Anishta Nivriti. What is that? Ishta Prapti. I'm sure you're all telling in the background. Anishta Nivriti, Ishta Prapti. Anishta Nivriti means removing unwanted things and getting the wanted things. Prapti, to attain things that we are wanting, and removing things that we don't want things, that is Anishta Nivriti. Getting Ishtam, whatever you like, we get, that is Ishta Prapti. We learned this yesterday. What is Shakti? Shakti means an ability to do something. A means ability to do, as a mean or ability to do something. Prapti means to attain something that we desire. That thing that we can attain. Attainment is called Prapti. In other words, simple words. If you do a search on in internet, Prapti means attainment. To attain something that we desire for. Attain something. Shakti means to have the strength. I have the ability to attain that we desire, whatever we desire. If I give an example to be very helpful, so we don't need to struggle so much of me trying to explain the Shakti and Prapti. Say, I have money to join, a student is there. A student has money, the father has money to provide for the student, and the boy has the money to join a top-ranking league university. He has enough of money to join the topmost university. He has a Shakti, but he doesn't have a GPA. That means he doesn't have a Prapti. He doesn't have a GPA. Even though he has money, he doesn't have the GPA where the university can accept him. He doesn't have that. I have another example. I have money to eat whatever I want. I have so much money. I heard someone in India, in southern part of India, this person is a big businessman who runs a sweet shop, a well-known sweet shop. He runs this big business. But the problem is he can't even take one sweet out of it and eat because he's diabetic. He has a sugar problem. Such a big rich man who earns money out of sweet business, branches all over the places, everywhere, is even throughout India, I guess. But this person cannot even take one jamun out of it. He has a Shakti, but he doesn't have a what? Prapti. The president can drive cars. He has a Shakti to drive cars on a highway. He has a Shakti, but then he is not allowed to drive for security reason. Therefore, he doesn't have a Prapti. I'm hoping that these examples are making you another example. This would be a very nice example. It is easy to understand. You all are audience listening to this lecture, this presentation. It's going to be 7 o'clock. Now, the question is, do you have Shakti to interrupt this presentation and tell Prabhu, you're not watching the clock. Another 4 more minutes is going to be 7 o'clock. Are you going to close or not? Do you have the Shakti to interrupt this presentation and call out and tell or not? You have the Shakti. You can always unmute and tell Prabhu, it's 7 o'clock, wrap up, keep going, don't go on, keep on going. Maybe we can do tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. We can spend a lot of time. Extra time is also fine. We can go till 7:30 until Bhagavatam class started. We are okay with that. But today, please close it. You have the right to do that one. You have the Shakti to do that one. But do you have the Prapti? If you have a Prapti to do that, means you have to consider the forum. You will not do that one because of an etiquette. The etiquette of respect and honoring, and you may log off and go at 7 o'clock, but you may not speak up louder because there is no Prapti. You don't have the Prapti to do that one. The temple authority can tell you, come today evening, do services. And you may call and tell, what? Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, are you sensible? You don't consider anything else. Today is a weekday. We are going to work and you want us to come by 6 o'clock sharp and start cleaning the temple. Is it even possible, Prabhu? And we have Shakti to speak and call the president or call anyone who assigned the service and tell, because we have the Shakti. But do we have the Prapti to post that question to the authority? We don't have the Prapti. We cannot do that. We will not do that one. We will become senseless if we do that one, by the way. So one may have the Shakti, but not have the Prapti. One may have the Shakti, one may not have the Prapti. So it is not whether, here's the point, it is not whether I can do or cannot do. Please listen to the statement. I will repeat one more time. It is not about whether I can do or I cannot do. The question is about whether I should do or not, shouldn't do. It's not about can, it is about should. It makes a big difference when you swap the words from can to should. Right? It's not about can I do or can I not do. It is about should I do or should I not do this one. We may be able to do or not able to do. But the question is, should I do or should I not do? That's a simple thing is that I can I eat? This is another thing. Can I eat onion, garlic or not? Just a simple question. Can you eat onion, garlic or not? Answer is, yeah. What's the big deal with it? You just put it and fry, make onion roast and do whatever it is, and just chop it in garlic thing, and then you can eat. Because mouth, you put anything, you can eat. We have the Shakti to eat. We can eat onion, garlic, we can smoke, we can drink, we can eat meat, we can do any of this thing. Mouth can just take anything. We have the Shakti to do that one. The question is, do we have Prapti? Are we allowed to do? Can we do? Therefore, it is not about whether we can do or cannot do. The question is about should we do or shouldn't we do? That is where the definition of the question comes, what is right thing to do, what is wrong thing to what is right thing to do, what is wrong thing to do. So Krishna, in the same line, what is being told here is, when Krishna said, why don't you come prepared with those items to do the penance? And Āṇḍāl is saying, even though we have the Shakti, we don't have the Prapti to get all those things. Everything in my life is your grace, Krishna. I got this life is your grace. I got this body is your grace. I got the intelligence, it's your grace. I have my father, is your grace. Mother, your grace. Brother, your grace. Sister, spouse, children, job, and everything that you name it in my life. It is not that I gained by myself. It's simply because of your grace, Krishna. I have never gained anything by my own skills. Whatever I have today is all because of you, Krishna. It's your grace. Everything comes from you. Therefore, whatever we need now for performing the Paavai Noombhu must also come from you, Krishna. We are not going to earn. That means we don't have Prapti. We may have Shakti to buy, but we don't have Prapti because it all comes, for us, it all comes from your grace. Generally in the world, what we have, we reach out to someone when we don't have something that we can do. I don't have Shakti of something. I don't have something. Therefore, I go and reach to someone who has that Shakti. I don't have Shakti to move the table from that place. That means I call my neighbor who has the ability to move the chair, the table from this place to that place. Therefore, I request him, go and beg to him, my dear neighbor, my dear sir, would you please come help me because I don't have the Shakti. Therefore, I'm coming to you. You have the Shakti. You please come and do this one. Sometimes I may not have money because I don't have enough money. I go to someone. I ask Prabhu, can you give this money to me because I don't have that level of money to make my payment. Please give me this money. But if I have the money, will I go to that person? That's the question. Will I go and beg that person if I have the money? If I have the strength to move the table from this place to that person, will I go to the neighbor and beg to that person, please come and help me to move? I will not go. If I have the ability, if I have the Shakti, I'm not going to go and I won't be concerned of going and talking to anyone, begging to anyone. But when it comes to Krishna consciousness, when it comes to Krishna, even if you have Shakti, this is where it comes. Surrender means, even if we have Shakti, we still have to go to Krishna. It is not because I don't have Shakti, I need to go to Krishna. Even if we have Shakti, we still, Āṇḍāl is telling Krishna, even if we have Shakti to purchase all the six items that we need, we will still not go and do it by ourselves. We will come to you. We want you to grace us. We don't want to be dependent on ourselves. I don't have Prapti. Even if I have Shakti, I will not use of my Shakti. Where do we learn this one? We will learn from Mother Sita. Mother Sita told Hanuman told, please climb on my back. I will take you and take care of you. And Sita said, my dear Hanuman, listen, I don't need any help. I can save myself. In fact, I saved you from the burn of the fire burn on your tail. It's me who saved you. I can burn this entire Lanka of myself. I have the Shakti. But do I have the Prapti? Can I do that? I cannot save myself. I will not do that. I don't have the Prapti. Why? Ramachandra have to come and save me. Therefore, even though I have Shakti, I will not, I don't have proper Prapti to save myself. Please understand. Even in the husband and wife relationship, this will be the last example, and we can move on. Even in the husband and wife relationship, assume this will be more related to all of us because many of the couples are working, husband wife works, right? So husband is going to job, wife is going to job. They both are doing full-time job. Husband is also earning, wife is also earning, and both of them are earning money and saving money. But say the wife want to invest the money somewhere, the wife wants to invest the money somewhere, or she want to purchase something big, not kerchief, not a lipstick, not a banana, not those things. She wants to buy something in a big scale, a big item, a car, say whatever it is. She wants to buy something. So what does she doesn't go and just start buying things? What does, because she has Shakti, by the way. She goes to job, she earns the money, she has the Shakti to even buy what she wants, but she doesn't have the Prapti. Means what? She's dependent on her husband's giving. Yes, we can go and buy. I'm talking about the ideal family life. The ideal family life is again, please don't take it in a sense that why should always wife be dependent like a slave? Please remove all these questions to me, and I'd have no energy to answer those questions. So we all know why it is the tradition, whatever it is. So now wife is completely dependent on husband, telling that I want to do this one. I have the Shakti to go and buy the property in this place or that place. But my dear Lord, I will not do that because I don't have Prapti. I'm depending on you. You are the one who can allow me, give me permission to do this one. You become that one. Therefore, Pillai Lokacharya says that whether you have Shakti or whether you don't have Shakti, Lord becomes as Upayam. Lord becomes our means to attain the Lord. It is not that when we have no Shakti, we go to the Lord. Even if we have Shakti, we have to go to the Lord, beg the Lord, so that we understand the Shakti also coming from the Lord. The skills and ability that we have, the rulership skill, the Shastra skills, the Kirtana skills, the cooking skills, any skills that you take, it's all simply not my skill. It's Krishna has invested on me. Krishna has given me Shakti to him. Therefore, it is Krishna is the Upayam, not my skills are Upayam. The term Upayam means. What are the means for me to attain Krishna? Not my skills, not my Shakti. It is Krishna as the Upayam. He is the one who can, from whom I can attain. Arul. Arulelor. That means this pasuram is conveying the message that we are completely dependent on Krishna, not on our Shakti. That is what Āṇḍāl is saying over here. Now Krishna is saying, well, if I must grace you as you said, this is very nice. If I must grace you as you said, and you're dependent on me, then let me do whenever I want. However, Āṇḍāl is answering, Krishna is coming back with another answer, challenging her. Challenging her. Now Krishna is telling, well, you said you're depending on me and everything on me. Now, if I have to grace you, you have to be dependent on me. Whenever I want, I'll grace you. Why it has to be now? Why only on January 10th morning at 7:06 a.m. I need to grace you? I will grace you next year or next Janma. Why you're forcing me to do now? You're dependent. You simply have to be here. Why are you coming and telling me what I need to do, what you need, etc.? Why are you telling this one? It's a valid question, right? It's a very valid question. We never heard that the child is coming and telling to parents, my dear mom, my dear dad, it's time for you to pay my bills or tuition fees, Kuman fees, and you have to time for me to buy dresses. It is time for you to feed my food. No children will come and tell a baby, innocent child. They will never come and tell these things. They will never tell, because parents' responsibility to maintain the children whenever they want, whatever they want. The parents knows what to do. Therefore, parents will take care of it. The children doesn't need to advise and give instruction to parents. You take care of me. You give me grace. You need to pay my bills. You wear my dresses. You celebrate my birthday. It doesn't need to tell. Therefore, Krishna is asking Āṇḍāl, why are you coming and telling all this thing to me? And Andal is telling, this is the last section. This is the last section. Andal is telling, this is not to remind you, Krishna. Please, Krishna. It is not that because that you forgot to do what you're supposed to do. It is not to demand you. We are just coming and telling this thing for our own satisfaction. We are praying and telling all these things for our satisfaction. The reason that we go to you for His grace is to not convince you, it's to convince ourselves to build our faith on you. It's to build our faith. All these days, I have been wandering helplessly in the world. Now that I have realized that what is life, who am I, who are you, what is the relationship, what are the problems in the life, why am I suffering here, what I need to do to get connected to you, and what am I going to get after I leave this body, the great Purushartham, what is I'm going to attain. Now that I realize theoretically all these things, our relationship with you and I am now ready, Krishna. I'm standing in front of you, Krishna. I'm ready. And when I'm ready, I want to just out of excitement, out of happiness, I want to pray to you. I'm just praying this thing for my satisfaction, not that I'm demanding you to tell you, you give this one. It is for it is to pacify me, not to pacify you. We all have to satisfy with doing something, right? Therefore, we are getting pacified by being in this world. We all get satisfied. In the outside world, we get satisfaction by many different things, through people, to objects, to food, to many things. We get satisfied, right? But that is all material association. We get satisfied, but we also get satisfied. Real satisfaction is we come in front of Krishna, and now we tell Krishna that I have become your servant. I have taken up Krishna consciousness. I am becoming a devotee. I've cut off from those things outside. When you tell this, just think about this. Just talk and go in front of your deity and talk this thing to the deity, your home deity itself. Come in, my dear Krishna, I'm out of that business. I've taken up this business, Krishna consciousness. The material business shut down, closed. I've started my life 2025. I'm starting my life fresh and new. Old friends are gone. Old relationships are gone. Old thoughts are gone. Old attachments are gone. Now I've established new attachment. I've established new friends. I've started a new life. Everything is new. 2025, the life is going to be new for me in Krishna consciousness. Until yesterday, I was with non-devotees. Now I am with devotees. Until yesterday, I was watching nonsense. Now I'm watching substance. Until yesterday, I was hearing all rubbish. Now, starting today, I'm hearing cherishable thing. Until yesterday, I was eating garbage. Now I am honoring offered portrayage. Until yesterday, I was talking nuisance. And now I am talking things that make sense. Until yesterday, I was attached to my name and fame. Now I'm attached to name of Lord and fame of Lord. My dear Lord, yesterday is gone. Today, new life started. Everything that started is new. Devotees, association, what I'm watching, what I'm eating, what I'm hearing, what I'm talking, what I'm getting attached to. Everything is new, totally new. It's not even same 1% same to what I had yesterday. Just think about start praying this particular lines that I just said. Suddenly, I just came into my mind. While preparing, I just wrote out this 4-5 lines of comparing yesterday with this today. Yesterday, I was non-devotee. I am with devotee today. Yesterday, watching nonsense. Today, I'm watching substance. Yesterday, I was hearing rubbish. Today, I cherishable things. Yesterday, I was eating garbage. Today, I am eating portrayage, which is offered to Krishna. Yesterday, I was talking nonsense, nuisance, and today, I'm talking things which is make sense. Yesterday, I was attached to name and fame. Today, I'm attached to name and fame of yours. When we chant this one, it makes us feel better, makes us so encouraging. And Krishna, me coming and telling you, asking and these things is just for our satisfaction. That makes us comfortable, makes us nicer, Krishna. Therefore, Āṇḍāl listening, because you only have one, you are the only one who can become our upayam. You can only be our means. We have come to here. You yourself become the means for our puja also. You yourself become the means to our puja also. Now Krishna is saying, how can I become Shank, the drum parai? How can I become the kodi, the flag? How can I become the light? Krishna, you are everything. You told in Bhagavad Gita yourself, you are everything. So why can't you become all these things? Listen, practical. What is that how can I give you this thing that you are? Well, I can give you a suggestion. If you want, I can give you a suggestion. What is your suggestion? And Andal is telling here in that one, that your Shanku that you have, let that Shanku become by itself multiplies 500,000. Then we all can have it. Let your saranga means the bow that he has, the thing that bow that he has, let that become the parai and multiplies into 500,000. We all can have. And let's say Kaustuba money is a representation of Jivatmas. Let that Kaustuba money multiply itself. So there could be hundreds of Kirtan leads who can participate, Padelor empower, Padelor, many singers. Let your Sudarshana chakra can multiply its effulgence, so we can get multiply 500,000 of lamps. Now let your Garuda become the flag, Garuda flag, that we all can become 500,000. And only one is left out is the Shamina, the canopy. And Krishna was thinking, she took away the Shankha, Sharanga, and Kaustuba, and then Sudarshana Chakra. Garuda is gone. Only left out was Adishesha. Pretty much took everything. Took out everything to expand everything, right? Let that all expand itself. Now, only thing is Adishesha. And Krishna was very much intense now. Krishna is intense because he can give up anything, but not his bed. Not when I was in college time, that one of my friend, he only sleeps on one particular bed on a particular pillow. I never see him in moving wherever he goes. Also, he goes and wherever he go outside to sleep or anywhere, he packs everything, and he also packs that particular pillow and go. Without that pillow, that guy cannot sleep. He cannot sleep at all. He packs the pillow also and go. He's attached to the pillow. Likewise, now the Lord has become in a tension now. Given up Kaustuba, given up Sudarshan Chakra, Garuda, and Shanku, everything is gone. I'm just worried. What is she going to ask for the canopy, the Shaminar? What is she going to ask? Because only thing is left out was what? There you go, Adi Shesha, the Sheshanag. Only Shesha is left, and Krishna cannot be lived separate for a moment without Adi Shesha. Adi Shesha cannot live in separation of Krishna for a moment. Who is this Adi Shesha? Lakshmana, Nadandal, there's whatever. So Krishna, Lakshmana cannot be separated from Krishna. Krishna cannot be separated of Adishesha. Therefore, he got into tension now. Oh, what is she going to ask? What is she going to ask? What is she going to? At that time, when she's opening her mouth, Andal was opening her mouth and going to like that. Krishna said, "Well, take this," and then he gave this chadar to her. Take this. Let my chadar become a canopy. He gave the chadar to him. And also another commentary says this Adishesha himself became the canopy also. So this is a point. And the last part to understand, the only thing which is left out for us to know is how this pasuram, Malai Manivarnan, is related to Charma Sloka of Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mam. Please listen to this carefully. And this is the last part. Mam is one thing. Mam ekam sharanam raja aham tva sarva papebhyah mo aham. Mam sarva dharman parityajya mam. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam raja aham. These are the two words. Mam and aham. That mam and aham has a deeper meaning. In the Charma Slokam, Bhagavad Gita Charma Sloka, the aham denotes paratvam, I. Krishna says, I, right? Sarvadharman parityacha mamekam saranam vaja aham, I, aham tva, yours, aham tva, sarva papebhyah. I means great. It brings forth, he puts his position as a greater personality in the second part of the sloka. I Krishna will sarva papa, remove all your worries, all your karma, everything. That means when you have to be in a higher position to tell that one, right? That means in that particular position, aham represents paratvam, the greatness of the Lord. Well, what about mom? He mentioned sarvadhanan parityaja mam ekam. Mam, that mam denotes Soulabhyam. Soulabhyam means the accessibility. That paratvam, that great one who can remove all your karma and release you from the entanglement of the samsara and take you back to the spiritual world, that great I am, Mam, has become a son of Yashoda. I have become the driver of Arjuna. I become so much in a way that you can access me, Mom. Therefore, you don't need to worry about that great. That great is I am Mam Soulabhyam. If you surrender to me, considering Mam Soulabhyam, then I, using Aham Paratvam, will save you. You should not go to Krishna thinking it's Paratvam. Rather than we surrender to Krishna as Mam, is Soulabhyam, is accessibility. When we surrender to Krishna, glorifying is accessibility, Soulabhyam, what Krishna says, I, Aham, with my Paratvam, will save you. Now, that is all Prabhu, that is all fine. How is that related to this pasuram? That is where the essence of this pasuram you said. How is that related to this pasuram? That's where you go. Malai Manivarnan. Malai Manivarnan is first one, in the first line. The last line when she's closing, she says, all in ilayai. The last one. She's finishing with all in, starting with Malai Manivarnan, closing with all in ilayai. Malai Manivarnan denotes Soulabhyam. Malai, Manivarnan, you are so crazy about your devotees. You are so bent upon being with your devotees. You love your devotees. You give yourself to your devotees. You say yourself that devotees are your Atma. You cannot survive with your Atma. Soulabhyam, Malai, Manivarnan. All in Ilaya denotes Paratvam. All in Ilaya means you're lying down on a banana leaf, and you're not an ordinary child. You have did a pralaya. If you read the 11th canto or 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where Markandeya Rishi is asking, my dear Lord, I have one desire, please fulfill that. What's the desire? I want to see how the pralayam takes place. This pralayam takes place. That's when the Lord shows this particular form. That means you can do pralaya, you can do sisti, you can do maintenance, you can do everything. Your greatness is being explained by all in Ilaya. You're within and you're without. Your agatita gatina samatya, you have this great skills of combining and making uneven things and great thing, two different things to same time, one time. It's all possible only because of you. Your paratvam. Your paratvam is denoted by all in Ilayai. Your Soulabhyam is denoted by Malai Manivarnan. And one last thing, kindly just wait. I'm almost done. What is this 6 things represents? What is the 6 things? Because that is important for us, right? In our life, how do we connect the 6 things? It is a drum, conch, and the lamp, and all those different things. How is that related to devotees? What is that related to devotees? It is said this conch, the shankh, a realization, it represents a realization of Ananyarga Sheshatvam. Ananyarga Sheshatvam means the servitorship. This conch represents the mood of servitorship. I am servant of Lord. He is Swami. I am Dasa. Again, explanation of how this can be related to this. That will take another 1 hour. We will not do that one. I'm just giving a point of what represents what. That's all. The conch represents our servitorship. The drum represents Paratantriya. The realization of drum, that is a Paratantriya. Krishna is everything for me. He can do however he wants. He can place me here, he can throw me out of it. I'm completely depending on Krishna. The conch represents Sheshatvam, the drum represents Paratantriyam, and what is it? The devotees, the people who are coming to do kirtan, those are cantos, the kirtan leaders, they represent Sat Sahavasam. Sahavasam is Sat Sangha, the company of spiritually minded people. Sheshatvam, Paratantriyam, and the association of saintly people. That is represented by the kirtan leads. Number 4, lamp. Lamp is Kola Vilaki. Lamp represents a knowledge of Bhagavata Seshatvam. Bhagavata Seshatvam means the knowledge of rendering service to devotees of 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 Krishna. So having that knowledge, that represented by the lamp, that knowledge is needed for us. We have that knowledge. What are we praying? My dear Lord, give me the Shankh. What is it? Give me the realization and understanding that I am your servant. My dear Lord, give me drum. What is the drum? Let me be completely dependent on you, Paratantriyam. Let me realize that. My dear Lord, give me that people over here. What are the people? That satsanga, the devotees association. Without devotee association, I cannot survive. Please give me, bless me with that association. Number 4, Putru Vilake. Give me the lamp. What is that lamp? The knowledge of Bhagavata Seshatva Jnanam. The knowledge of serving the devotee is considered to be the topmost in devotional service. Please give me that knowledge. Give me that Putru Vilake. Give me that lamp. My dear Lord, give me the Kodi, banner, the flag. What is it? The desire of wanting to serve the deities. The deities, Bhagavat Kainkaryam. I want to serve the deities. Not directly. If we cannot serve directly, any other ways I can serve the deities directly. Number 5. The canopy, right? What is that? Vidhanami. Bhogatrutva Nivritti. Bhogatrutva Nivritti means abandoning the ego and selfish nature, selfishness. These are the 6 things. Krishna, please give me these 6 things. I need the conch. I need the parai. I need the people to sing kirtan. I need the velak. I need the lamp. I need the flag. I need the canopy. That means I need the sheshatvam. I want to be a servant. I need to be completely dependent. I want the devotees association. I want the knowledge of wanting to serve the devotees of devotees of devotees. I want to serve the deities. I want to be free of ego and selfish nature. Selfish nature. And lastly, this also represents an important things that a guru can give us. 6 things represent that guru can give us. Shankh, that is a conch. Guru gives us sattva guna. Number 2, Giri gives a drum, parai. He connects us, parai. He gives guru paramparai. He gives guru parampara means he connects us to the guru parampara. A cantos, the singer, that means he gives us a bhakti. He gives us a sattva guna. He gives us a guru parampara. He gives us a bhakti. That bhakti is nothing but the cantors. And he gives us a lamp. What's the lamp? He gives us a knowledge of Krishna consciousness. What are the different tattvas? He gives the knowledge. And he gives the banner, Kodi. What is the Kodi? He gives us a spiritual world itself. Vaikuntha is not only, he gives a spiritual world. Vidhaname, the last one, the Vidhaname, he gives us a service opportunity to all of us. These are the 6 things. He gives Sattva Guna, he connects us and gives Guru Parampara, he gives Bhakti, he gives knowledge, he gives Vaikuntha, and he gives a service opportunity. Therefore, we also go in front of Krishna and we pray, Krishna, give us these 6 things so we can also get engaged in you. That finishes today's pasuram. One thing to be noted here is, very important thing to be noted here is, in this pasuram, there is one person is missing. One person is missing. They all gathered and came together. One person is missing now. I don't know if you paid attention in the message that been sent out today. If you go back and see from yesterday, the numbers have decreased. Yes, first it was 500,000. Then it was 501 when Nappinai joined. And today you go and see the message. If you have not seen that one, it is reduced to 500,000. What happened to that one person? Who's that one person? Who's that one person? We will see that tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting, important pasuram. And we will see how that one person has joined there and being with Krishna and what is going to happen. Krishna is going to give us all this thing, what has been asked. Krishna is ready to give. As soon as Krishna has given that one, and now Āṇḍāl is going to ask in tomorrow's pasuram, give me some token gift. You have given this thing, and we have completed the Noombhu. We have finished the program. We have finished the fasting and everything. We have completed the puja. Now you give a token appreciation, some token gift. Even if you have not completed, give that one. And that is going to be in the next discussion tomorrow. What is going to be asked? So the 27th pasam, Kudare Vellum Seed Govinda, and the 28th pasam, Karaivegal Pinchendru Kanam Chendurvom, and 29th pasam, Sitrum Sirigale Vandunne Shevitu, and the 30th pasam, Mangalasasam, Vanga Kadalkadin the Madhavane Keshavane. If you please go back and see that particular pasam link that we have sent, all the 4 pasam will have a plus sign in front of the first line, starting of the first line. Kudare Vellum Seed Govinda, in between the K, there will be a plus line, 2 plus line. Likewise in Karavaigal, like the Sitram Serigale, like that Vangakal, it all have the plus sign. That means that slokas pasam which has plus signs is very, 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 very important. Very important. So if you have missed any of these things, do not miss this last 4 pasurams, which is going to give a real enlightenment. It's going to increase our bhakti. It's going to take us to a different level altogether. Therefore, kindly please join us tomorrow, 5 Central. We may have some extra time tomorrow on the weekend. So please come relaxed. Do not rush. So we can enjoy tomorrow's pasaram, where Āṇḍāl is going to ask for sambhavana. Sambhavana means some token for completing her fasting. Bade Manivarnan Margarvi Neer Aaduvan, Melayar Sevanagal Venduvana KTL, Nalathai Ellam Nadunga Muralvana, Palunnathu Panja Channiyame, Polvana Sangangal Poi Padudayanave, Sala Perum Parai Pallan Disapari, Pola Vilake Kodiye Vidaname, Alin Ilayai, Arulelu, Paavai. Thank you all very much. Please forgive me for any offenses. Thank you for joining. Thanks for tolerating me. See you all tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.